Good evening and salutations, my soap opera fans. So tonight's question is, what should Sasha do about the Willow and Drew situation on General Hospital? What should she do? Because either, oh, okay. I mean, let's be honest for a hot minute. She's screwed. Either way. Either way, she's screwed. She tells, she betrays a friend. She doesn't tell, she betrays another friend. The longer she takes, she's betraying both friends. So either way, she is screwed. But I want to know, what does everyone else think? Now we're gonna sit there and do roll call real quick and kind of get everything started. Okay, guys in the chat, how you doing tonight? Amy's in the chat, how you doing tonight? How you doing tonight, Amy? Tommy's in the chat, how you doing tonight? And Janetta's in the chat, how you doing tonight? Solomon's in the chat, how you doing tonight? Melly Mama Hurricane, I'm glad you're doing okay. Francis is in the chat, how you doing tonight? Dolomix is in the chat, how you doing tonight? Blackmon is in the chat, how you doing tonight? Cherry Ice Cream's in the chat, how you doing tonight? Autumn's in the chat, how you doing tonight? Laura B is in the chat, how you doing tonight? Francis is in the chat, how are you doing tonight? Deluxe is in the chat, how you doing tonight? Okay, and I think we're actually at. And CJ Clove is in the chat. How are you doing tonight? Okay, so let's get this started. Let me sit down and get my drink. I'll be reading everyone's questions in a second. Hey, Patty, how you doing tonight? Okay, as I always sit there and say, I'm going to sit there and start off this now. Oh, and I got to go get my damn book. As I start off this, as we start off sitting there saying this now, I am one person. There is 21 people in the chat. I am not going to get to every comment. Do not take it personal. I'm doing good. Blackmon actually had the day off, so life is good, my friend. Life is good. I'm glad you're doing good. Tommy saw her escort a cow, drinks and drive and crashes into Diane and put her in a coma. Wow. And Ed, how are you doing tonight, Ed? I think Sasha should for now stay quiet and just figure out what to do and live with the consequences. Yeah. Yeah. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Sorry I missed your question, Autumn. Where is your question at anyway? Damn, it's really all the way at the top. All right, let me go get my book of notes. Yeah, music. Autumn says, I feel like Sasha should snitch and tell the truth. Drew is like, I love Michael. I'm like, no, you don't, because you did. You would not be sticking your tongue. Yeah, but I'm saying, okay, so she snitches and tells on Drew, right? How do you think that Willow's going to feel now? How do you think Willow's going to feel about that? You're betraying. And what's good, Darby? Thank you for joining tonight. Tommy said, did you like the sense when Kyle told? No, actually, I did not, Tommy. I didn't. I thought it was, I understood why he said what he said. I didn't like it. Okay. I think that there's more to biology than just, I think there's more to being someone's mother than just biology. Because there are some shitty ass fathers in the world. Okay. And just because you may have the DNA of a shitty father does not make that person your dad. So I'm not a entire fan of that, but I understood it though. Yeah, Laura B. 4 hours. CJ closes. Albert, did you see the podcast? No. What was it about, CJ Clove? No, I didn't actually see it today. Alyssa's in the chat. Francis says, Albert, why are Carly and Jason not trying to test Sonny's meds? They keep saying has to be a med has to be the meds causing his behavior, and they know Ava has because that's a damn good question. Why haven't they tested his meds? I don't know. I guess part of it just shit. Hold on. I mean, if he says he's fine, I guess you got to take him for his word. And yes, I do understand that he's been acting a little bit off. But actually, tell you the truth, no, Francis. She checked. She checked to sit there and see was he taking his meds, and he was. It showed a full bottle, whatever. It showed like a half bottle. So why would they have reason to sit there and test the meds? Where is that? Why are Carly trying not to test his meds? Um, because he's taking his meds. So they wouldn't have any reason to sit there and actually test the meds. It's not like he's not taking his meds. Autumn says, I feel like Sasha should snitch and tell the truth. And Drew is like, oh, actually, you just said that. But then again, what about Willow? Her snitching. Here's the thing, Autumn. Her snitching um on Drew screws over Willow. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like that's where the duality comes in. But no, Tommy, the reason I understood why you said what you said, okay? Because Summers that they're talking about going to court. Summers talking about going to court and taking custody. So yeah, that's something that Kyle was like, okay, well, how are you gonna sit there and take my son and you're not his real mother? Which was harsh to say, but he did sit there and say from a biological standpoint, you're not going to win. So I understood that part. But no, I didn't like it. Um, it's actually pretty annoying when they sit there and say that. Harvey says, keep it hidden, no one will get hurt. But if they do it again, drive their butts, then. I mean, yeah, but that's the thing though, Darby. I guess. I mean, the problem is, I guess. Now, Cherry Ice Cream says, I think Sasha should stay out of it, and same thing with Darby. It's like, just stay out of it, leave it alone. But when Michael finds out, I mean, come on, Darby. Let's just put it this way: if you knew something and you didn't say anything, don't you? Or if you were in a relationship and somebody didn't tell you that your girl's cheating on you, you tell me you wouldn't be upset. That is actually really good news. That's actually some really good news. Because I actually like him as Philip, so that's some amazing news. Now, BY Kimberly says with Sasha snitch, it puts her job in jeopardy, and at this point, it's only a kiss. And that's another thing, right? You snitch on Michael, you snitch on Drew. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could just sit there and get another chef. I mean, let's be honest, Kimberly. They're not going to sit there and fire Sasha because she snitched and she it's not even snitching, but she told the truth. So it's I don't think it was good running wrong. Maybe keep quiet for now. Yeah. Arnold says I don't care about Willow because she knew what she was doing. She going to have to live with the consequences. Can you imagine what Carly's going to say? She's going to choose. Yeah, no, Lord B, no, by Kimberly is actually, she came in here before. So yeah, I remember her. But it's been a while though. I think it's been actually a couple of days. And thank you, Deluxe. This brings up another question, right? Okay. Kiss the friendly. How is it even? Like a short pack on the cheek, only a kiss, a friendly ton silicone, however, is cheating. Yeah. Um, Deluxe says Ava is turning this into much more than a custody battle by trying to do harm to Sonny. It's not just harm to Sonny, it's harm to Avery as well. Okay. This is the part where um this hurts Avery. So let me get this straight. You know that your daughter is with a guy who is on half his medication. And you told that doctor, give him placebos. What are you thinking? He's spending time with your daughter. What the is wrong with you? Mel says I got good news that in the works is chemicals as which makes sense considering she's such a huge fan of. Oh, okay. I don't know how good news that is because she's actually pretty annoying, but okay. Maybe she could be less annoying. Let's see. Um, I understood why Jack was acting like that, because it felt like his daughter was at rest, and you're sitting there just dragging her back up. But now, um, it was a good scene. It was a good scene. I was sit there and say it was a good scene. Autumn says Albert Ava is playing with fire. She thinks she won't get found out, but she will, and everyone is going to roast her for that. What she did to Sunny and Morgan. Yes, exactly, and that's another thing she's doing. She didn't learn her lesson the first time. Okay, that's something else. She didn't learn her lesson the first time when she messed around with Morgan's pills. It was like, oh, I thought that his parents were going to sit there and figure it out. But now you're doing the same thing to Sonny, which I'm like, okay, fine. If Sonny was by himself, but Sonny is with your damn daughter right now. And you're sitting there saying that I want this man who is watching my daughter to be off of his meds. It says Ava's playing with fire, and now she's doing the same thing to Morgan when the truth comes out. About Valentine being behind it, it won't matter, which gives Valentine the upper hand. Well, I mean, of course. Um, okay, all right. Um, Tommy says, Albert, how do you feel about Nate and Audra is not trusting what how Audra needs to tell. Audra needs to tell Audra Victor is the owner of the side. You mean Audra needs to tell Nate? I don't think that Audra needs to tell Nate, but I think that Nate is right. Audra is way over her head. The fact that your boss, the fact that your boss is sitting there telling you, well, this dude is, yeah, no, this dude is wants to screw you over. That's a bad idea. Here's the thing. Audra screwed herself over. She could have had Facade without Victor. And now, Nate's like, yo, this person Smith, they're coming at your back. You need to find a way to get this person fired. Otherwise, you're going to be let go. This person's going to screw you over. But I don't think there's any point in telling Nate who Victor is the mystery investor. That just kind of screws over with a job. Ron says, I'm concerned about Hollis being bumped off by this person. Why? Um, I didn't know you cared that much for such a side character. Thomas is not sure why they are dramatizing Lucy finding out about Cassie's car accident today. There is absolutely nothing interesting about it. Who cares what Daniel did 25 years ago? Sharon does, and I'm pretty sure Lucy's going to care as well. Lucy's going to sit there and care um, that her father killed a young innocent woman years ago. I don't. I mean, I think a lot of people's actually going to care, Solomon. I don't understand how is that like. Yeah, I don't get it. But that's just my opinion, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people would agree with that as well. Yeah, I saw that too. Was this guy just a hookup, or will this guy screw Leo over? Yes, exactly, and that's another thing. Like the dude, and what's good, Jonathan? Anthony, the number one YouTuber, just had an interview last week. I'm looking forward to that. An interview with, oh, you mean last? Well, congratulations. I hope you get the job. And it's, yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well. Yeah, the dude was just like, oh, so I'm a huge fan of yours. I like your column and everything. Let's go back to your room and hook up. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if I had, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Listen, if I had a woman actually came up to me and was like, "Oh, I saw your videos and everything like that, and I really like your videos and stuff. Could we sit there and maybe hook up or whatever?" If she's hot, I'm most likely going to sit there and say yes. I'm most likely going to sit there and say yes. So, like, I can't sit there and knock Leo for doing something that I would do. No, says I got good news. Cassie as JJ Gabriel is still filming, and JJ's first appearance again is before 2024. He is still on set and filming episodes for February. Oh, okay. All right, that's good. Hopefully he has a good story. I'm assuming he probably will, though. You know, since they're bringing Abby back and everything, or a new Abby. Oh shit! Are you serious, Jonathan? Oh, I gotta look into that. Okay, well, thank you for letting me know. Now Solomon says they just don't. That just doesn't make for a good storyline. That make that's making an entire storyline about Lucy's friend and family reminiscing about the good old days is boring. And well, I mean, okay, well, we can agree to disagree on that. So, um, I think if they do it right, because in all reality, here's the reason why I do think it's a good storyline. Lucy and Daniel are actually in a really good place right now, right? And let's be honest, Solomon, this isn't just about reminiscing about the good old days. Okay? Sharon has been on this kumbaya bullshit for a hot minute when it comes towards Daniel. Okay? Daniel took out your little girl. And the only thing you guys sit there and say is, well, I left your name out of it out of respect. No, F that. You know? So I think that's a good way for her to tap into some of that rage. And remember that this fool decided to get behind the wheel of a car, drunk and everything like that, and took out your little girl. And it gives a good chance for Lucy to be like, you know what? Maybe I don't know my dad as well as I think I do. You know. So that's why I think it's a good storyline. It's more than just. I feel like if they do it right, Solomon. God damn it. They're making an entire storyline about Lucy's friends and family reminiscing about the good old days. I don't understand how it's reminiscing about the good old days if you're talking about a drunk driver and everything. Um, Jay Blue, what's good, Jay Blue? And Me Cobb is in the chat. What's good, Me Cobb? And yes, Francis, 33 people. God damn it, 33 people are in the chat. And hit that like button. I guess I got to sit there and start cheating again. So that's always fun when I got to cheat. Okay, so I didn't notice that, but Patty says smash the line every time. Hit the like for the red cup, the red solo cup. Yes, hit that like button for that solo red cup. I actually got a couple of new red cups. One actually gave me some. Tell me, why can't Victor fire Audra already? He don't need her anymore. I can't stand that snake Audra. Yeah, she is starting to get a little kind of annoying, to be honest. Um, a couple of months I wouldn't agree with you now because if memory serves, Cassie was the one actually ranking driving a drunk Daniel home. Oh, okay. Well, I don't, okay, well, I gotta sit there and go back into it, but Ron says, "But did you agree with Dollar Bill when Luna was talking to Hollis?" Honestly, tell you, I thought it was stupid. I thought it was dumb, Ron. I thought half of that whole scene was stupid. Okay, I don't understand how you go in there for dinner and then um you have the staff that they're talking about somebody's death, which I get, and thank you, Tommy, for being a member for a whole month. Thank you so much, Tommy. I appreciate you. I don't understand um how you sit there and just start boggling them down with like this sad news about a staff member's death. Like I get it, but like Francis says, yes, Cassie was driving. Daniel took the blame. I think what. Thomas says, I get what you're saying. I'm sure Sarah has been through a lot with losing a child like that and all, but the way they're going about it is wrong. Lucy is too heavily involved with the story, but I respect your opinion. Well, thank you. Thank you, Thomas. Appreciate that. No, sir, no, Tommy, thank you. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you, Tommy. Seriously, no. Listen, is people like you becoming a member really kind of keeps this channel going. Like seriously, it really does. You have no idea. So you are part of this channel's success. Mel says my tuition was correct on Xander, Sarah, Alex, and Teresa having a double wedding. I mean, congratulations. I think it's a fuck-hearted idea, but I'm glad you was right about it. So that's cool. Glad you had a intuition or your intuition was correct. Mikov said Cassie was very young at the time and she had a huge crush on Daniel. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna have to go through this whole thing. Absolutely. Well, yes and no, Tommy. Yes and no. I do think that she's blowing a couple of things out of proportion, right? And getting up in his face and being like, "Well, I think you're a bad father because you're working for Audra and you're doing all this that, and third." I think on some level she's doing too much, but at the same time, I understand that she is just that they're trying to protect her son, right? And Tommy, I do think like I do get that she is pissed off that Kyle left without saying anything, and the fact that Kyle's leaving and Harris is leaving the only home that he's ever known. A lot of change, a lot of upheaval. So on some level, Tommy, as much as I don't like Summer, I do understand where she's coming from. Oh, is that what? Yes, Jonathan. I said this in my review. I was like, most likely, the stupid ass double wedding is going to be a place where one Risa gets exposed. Yes. Comments just the fact that Sharon lost her child and her man to Phyllis right after that is a lot though. Shit, I was about to spill something. Autumn says I was Sasha was going to tell Cody about what she saw with Drew and Willow, but he interrupted her. Yes, I remember that. Which I'm just like, why was she? I don't even understand. Why would she even sit there and just not keep that shit to herself? I don't know what she's gonna do, but I'll tell you this much, Autumn. Anything that she does, she's going to get. She's going to be fine. She is going to be fine. There is no way around that. Patty says, I think the co-worker of Tom, he went into the storage room today and found Tom's backpack. I think he's going to find some proof in there that Tom thinks Luna is his, the very least, is his questionable. Yep. Um, Tommy says, I will love for Jack to get with Nikki with revenge. Tommy, I think this whole thing is just so stupid. I think this whole thing is so stupid, and it shows just how petty he actually is. J Blue says keeping a secret might be Sasha's downfall. I'm gonna get to that comment in a second. I'm gonna get to that comment in a second. Val says my intuition was shown on Sally and Chelsea both pregnant at the same time, and Adam got Sally pregnant. Oh my! And Billy got Chelsea pregnant. When did that? Are you talking about tomorrow's episode or something? That's what I was sitting there saying, Tommy. I was like, "Did you see tomorrow's episode?" I mean, you kind of spoiled it for me, but whatever. Um, anything of this. Oh, later on the road. Okay, Tommy. Okay, well, thank you, Tommy. No intuition, okay. Mel says my intuition was correct when Tom's backpack was found out about Deacon, Hollis, or Shirley. No, you got good intuition, my girl. Just talking another drink. Oh yeah, chat. Just to let you know, if I get a hangover, I'm still blaming Jess, even though she's not in this chat tonight. If she's not in this chat yet, I'm still gonna blame her. So don't remind me when I get a little bit too tipsy that if I get a hangover, it's her fault. Um, Cherry says, "How you say it? Sasha needs to keep her effing mouth shut." Oh, I love it. Keep her effing mouth shut. I love it, Cherry. Autumn says, Albert, if you notice, Michael can already tell something is off with Willow, and he's thinking and telling Drew that it might be the cancer coming back again. Drew is a selfish one. Hey, come on. He's just keeping it in the family. I mean, we're men. Men like pretty hot women. And if you can get two for the price of one, I don't see anything wrong with that. Why people gotta come on my boy Drew like that? But says, I would know it's not a spoiler. It's just my tuition on Chelsea, so we get pregnant at the same time. Okay. I'll be really interested if it happens then. Yeah, I gotta come on my boy Drew. Okay. What's wrong? What's wrong with getting a little mother and daughter? Shit. What's wrong with getting a little mother and daughter action? Come on now. I mean, Willow's pretty. Nina has her moments. Jay Blue says, "Now, Drew is your boy." Drew, Jay Blue, I'm just going to say, as a man, we have a very high sex drive. Okay? I don't know if you're a man or a woman. If you're a woman, you're not going to understand it. If you're a man, you're going to understand this. Or I have a very high sex drive, so. The real Cherie. The real Cherie R is in the chat. What's your love? Thomas says, I'm getting tired of this Thomas and Hope stuff and B&B. What? You know, I am too. I'm so glad that we get to sit there and talk about the bold and the beautiful. Let me take my drink before I start to curse Hope's ass out. J Blue says, of course, Jackie will testify for Ava. He hates Sonny. Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah. Vikov says, is anyone faithful anymore? Um, yeah, that's a good question. Black Mud says Drew can have his way, Cameron Mashing is exactly Black. See, thank you. Black Mud knows. Can love you, Black Mud. Shree says, I don't know, I guess I have a low sex drive because I'm a woman who wouldn't sleep with a daddy and son. Is your dad as handsome as you? Um, yes. From what I've been told. Autumn says I watched Brock TV on Jay's review from yesterday. And he was saying he hopes Michael turns that venom he had on Sunday these last few months. Ooh, very good point. Yes, Autumn, very good fucking point. Lee Cobb says, okay, Albert, you're trying so hard to answer. What I try so hard to answer? Hold on. Darby got Darby got some comments. Darby says, so you're blaming your high sex drive to explain away your sexual deviant mind. Um, no, that's just science, Darby. I don't have to actually explain anything. That's just science, my guy. I mean, yeah, that's just science. Siri says, all right, I guess we end here. Yeah, we end here. No, Siri, I wouldn't. I don't cheat. I wouldn't cheat on you. Because you're that ride or die woman that I couldn't even possibly. Seriously, I wouldn't possibly sit there and cheat on you. You ride or die. You are. You're in it for the long haul. So, yes, Darby, science. You remember science, right? Remember science, right, Darby? Went to high school at one point. You remember You remember science? But no, Sheree, I wouldn't cheat on you. Now, Patty says if Sasha keeps her mouth shut, we ain't gonna get no drama out of that good night. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that, but yes. Um, no, Sheree, you ride or die, so you don't cheat on a good woman. That's Sheree, that's just a man code right there. You don't cheat on a good woman. You know, a good woman that could sit there and hold you down, give you that good loving, and know that they got your back. That's not something a real dude will sit there and do. Darby says they don't teach that anymore in school. Okay, Darby, well then class is in session and I'm gonna sit there and teach you about goddamn science. Come on, Darby. You know what happens when I sit there and start getting a couple drinks in me? You should have started giving me some of that venom before I started drinking. The only thing that happens is your fault, so just remember. Someone says, thank you, Sherry. You are the best. And I am pretty awesome, but you are the best stuff. Thank you, love. Appreciate you. I know. Yes. Thank you, Solomon. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, cherry ice cream. Darby, I'm just saying. And Antoinette said hello from the cloudy Gulf Coast. I'm glad you actually are okay though. I was worried about you though, Antoinette. Darby says, who are you blaming now? Um, I don't know. But anything that you say that I react poorly to is going to be your fault. How about that, Darby? Anything that you say that I react poorly to is going to be your fault. Since I can't blame Jess yet, since she's not here. Because you can be doing everything right and it's still not going to stop. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And it sucks. I don't know who watched my review. Uh, well, Darby, let's be honest, Darby. I'll blame her for anything that I find convenient. I'll blame Jess for anything that I find convenient. Sheree says, "Do you think Poppy is why Tom is dead?" I think it's too obvious, Sheree. I think it's too obvious. I mean, yeah. Um, Poppy and Sheila are the most likely suspects. It's too obvious. Patty says too obvious. Patty says too obvious. Someone's thinking about it. Oh no, Darby, no, that was her fault because I was trying to impress Chaz. So that was her fault. That was all her fault. Darby, you know that. Come on, don't don't sit there and try to act like you're not on my side about that. Princess, thank you for carrying. We missed this dog. So rain from that. Yeah, no, of course, Internet, Anetta, Anetta, Anetta. I think I keep fucking up your name. I'm so sorry, but no, of course. It's just something I was sitting there lying in bed. I was like, man, I really do hope you're okay, though. I mean, I won't want anyone caught up in a really bad storm and hurt and stuff. So, Darby says, how long ago was that? Does it matter how long ago it was, Darby? You really want to get into this, Darby? You don't want to get into this, Darby. Okay, because I'm going to sit there and start telling some secrets I don't want to sit there and tell. So, how about we not get into this, Darby? Okay, Darby. How about we not get into this, Darby? I can see why Kyrie actually says that. Um, Start spilling some damn secrets. As says Ava and Sonny scenes were good and Jagger ready. Yes! Here's the thing, and I sat there, I was like, yo, listen, let me tell you something. Jagger is looking for his excuse to sit there and um arrest Sonny's ass. And I'm so sorry, Annette. I keep fucking up your name. Annette. Thank you, Darby. No, but seriously, I can only imagine how hard it is to sit there and be worried about a crazy ass story. And thank you, Darby. I appreciate you. Johnson says this story was going to see what must be really intense if played a part if Maurice. Yeah, it's and that's the thing. Grams was good, and that's the thing though. And Big Samuel was good, Grams. You gotta sit there and remember Maurice Bernard is a method actor. And so don't say that word, Darby. Don't say that word. Samuel says, I'm just watching Y&R and eating dinner. What do you think of Y&R so far, Samuel? Sheree says, Albert is hot as fuck these days. Oh, well, thank you. Sheree, don't start turning me on now. Start turning me on now. I'm trying to focus. Give me all round up. Oh, Graham TV is a new member. Thank you, Grams. Thank you for joining the crew. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Cat Lady says, damn, I came in when he said Darby name all hard. Name all hard. What the Well, thank you. Oh, how do I go back? Hold on. Thank you, Graham. Thank you, Graham TV. Seriously, you being a part, well, also just seeing you is actually really great. So, how have you been, my guy? But yes, cat lady, Darby was he was acting up, and like what the hell? Johnson says, "What if Sonny has a breakdown that sends him to the hospital?" Jonathan, I'm more worried about Avery. Okay, because Sonny's gonna be cut off his meds. Okay, because of Avery. Think about that. Sarah says, "So I just started it, but when Heather says she's thinking about going to Portugal while being unemployed and on something is given privilege because who goes out the country after being fired?" Hmm, never thought of it like that. Crystal, how you doing tonight? Crystal Hopkins. Kelly says, "How many drinks did Audra have so far?" Well, no, Kelly, I'm gonna blame you tonight. Yeah, Kelly, I'm gonna blame you. You cat ladies, you're fucking amazing, cat lady. I'm gonna blame your ass. I'm gonna blame your ass. I'm sorry, I really shouldn't sit there and say that. Don't cancel me now. Jocelyn says Ava and Valentine are both to blame for what's happening. Just yes, that's true. But let's think about that, Jonathan. I want you to think of it this way. Carrie says now this is the third time. Nah. This will be the third time you're trying to blame your Jazz. Yeah, what's your point, Jazz? I mean, what's your point, cat lady? This is your fault. Cat lady, you should just sit there and say, you know what? I understand you're blaming me, and it's okay. Yeah, I think at this point you should just. Debbie says now after swearing, man, he must be really sauced. Actually, Darby, I'm still have all my faculties. So I am not sauced. Sorry, I am not sauced. Somebody says, but I'm loving Y&R and Kyle being reckless is the same way Jack used to do. My gorgeous queen Janet, what's up with Finn and Steffi scene? I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't stand that scene. I could not stand that goddamn scene. Ben is not there sucking up to his wife like there was no tomorrow. I'm so sorry. I would never do that again. I'm like, see, this is what happens when most men sit there and marry. They practically give their goddamn balls to their wives. Kelly says Albert got problems like Sonny. Whoa, what? That's right. Cheers, baby girl. Cheers. It seemed like it just seemed so over the top. Listen, I don't think it should have been a whole episode. A little bit, that's wild. What's wild a little bit. Tommy says Steffi likes to control men clearly. What's wild a little bit. Big Nate, what's good, Nate? They're alright. They were alright. Darby, I don't understand what are you saying that Cat Lady is saying? Oh, the episode. Oh, okay. Also, let's sit there and how he was taking that. Yes, thank you. And let's everyone sit there and welcome a little bit. Let's everyone sit there and welcome a little bit into the chat. Everyone. Ed says, what do you think is going to be in Abby's grave because Jack brung that fire today? It'd be really interesting. I had to sit there and say that it's going to be that's going to be empty. I hope it's going to be empty. I hope it's going to be empty because then it can sit there and kind of confirm a little bit. I'm sorry, Darby says Albert and Sonny are out of touch with reality. Darby, what am I actually out of touch with? What am I actually out of touch with? A little bit says I'm not new like my just neutral. No, I know, but here's the thing. A little bit. This is how I welcome all the new people that come to my live. Anytime we got a new person that comes to the live, I always sit there and give them a warm welcome. Be like, hey, um, let's give this person a warm welcome because you might have been watching my videos, but you come to the live, I appreciate that. So. I'm sorry, what? Carly says yes, Darby, and look, Albert just said how. Because I want to know how. Of course, a little bit. That's how we do in the live streams. That's how we do in the live stream. So, but yes, that's how we do that. I'm just tired, laugh my ass off. Nah, that's all good. Listen, you're here, so I appreciate that. And that says Where's Vicky's other kids? Oh, you mean Johnny and that brat known as Katie? She says I would like getting teased. I actually really do like being teased. I really do. That is not a lie. Um, yeah, right, I do. Samuel says, I need Summer to push Claire's buttons and bring the itch out of Claire so she can get out of this new to the family role. But I don't think she's a bad addition to the show. I think she needs a new. Yeah, I do think. Sammy. Yeah, I do think that she does need a new. I do think that she needs a backbone. Oh shit! And Cherie is a member. That's what's up. I have an idea who actually gifted you, but I'm not going to say because I'm not too sure. But hmm, okay. All right. Let me get out of the sex brain for a minute. I was going to sit there and say, okay. Mel says I got good news that Stream Horror Movie is coming in August 21st with Jeffrey, Daniel, Tony Todd. Okay. I hope it's good, Mel. I saw that trailer to Long Legs, which um actually looks pretty fucking boring and stupid. Samuel says, I like little Katie. I think she's gonna be that child that's gonna give Victoria hell. Well, Sam, you have more patience than I do, but I give you a lot of props. Ron says, sorry everyone, I had to run errands. I'm back. Good, Ron, because I was like, where the hell is my goddamn jester at? I was like, where is my jester? I'm glad you're back, Ron. Don't disappear like that again on me. She says maybe I can find out in my email and thank them properly. Yeah, I was like, what the hell? I don't know. Like I said, Katie, I know she's a child, and I shouldn't sit there and say much about a child, which I try not to, but that shit, Ron says, in your pants, Albert. what's in what's in my pants, Kelly? What are you talking about? Oh God, I actually told you I wanted to watch it, Jonathan. I really did, and I looked at it. It was 6 minutes. So I was like, all right, I just need six. I like to tell you, Jonathan, I just need 6 minutes in the kitchen while I'm cooking something to sit down and watch it, and I'm gonna sit there and try to watch it tonight. I actually found it. It's actually funny, Jonathan. What the hell is her name? I can't remember. Another subscriber actually sent me that video, and I really want to watch it. Catley, what do you mean your pants? What do you mean my pants? What are you talking about? Your I thought you was actually going to sit there and say something either fun or sexy. Then you just said that. Okay. Oh, damn. Well, no, Ron, because technically she's legal, so that wouldn't be considered a pedo. Oh, Tommy, I don't have anything to say about that. Oh, come on, cat lady, I love you too. What are you talking about? Darby says, I forgot Albert thinks he's the king of all YouTube. So, actually, Darby, yeah, Darby, I am. I mean, I think I'm the king. What are you talking about, Darby? You don't think I'm, no, I'm not even going to sit there and ask you for a yes or no answer. I am the goddamn king. Um, no, Ron, I don't think that he's, and honestly, tell you the truth, Ron, why would you want a story where Holly and EJ hooks up? Because that wouldn't be considered uh, she is 17. Come on, Darby. I'll tell you this much. You just have to have confidence, Darby. When you're doing this, you need to have confidence. Okay? You don't have confidence, you don't have anything. Yeah, I will sit there and say that I'm the king because thank you, Sheree. Fuck yeah, Sheree. The goddamn king. Well, I mean, why would that be that'd be weird, Darby. It wouldn't be like that's a good Jonathan. Yeah, that's what here's okay, Jonathan. Okay, now I'm gonna ask you a question, Jonathan. Jonathan says EJ and Holly is gross. What about Sonny and Karen? What about Sonny and Karen? What about Sonny and Karen, Jonathan? Because Karen was 17. Karen was the same age that Holly is. So you think that what do you think of that situation? Crystal says, is Laura still going for Ace? No judge will give her that baby. Um, I thought that Ace is already in the custody of what you call it. Johnson says not before the red con. Okay, but after the red con. Okay, after the red con, Jonathan. Now the red con happened. Do you think that that's gross? We talking about after. We're not talking about before. Thomas says, Y&R is killing me with the business meeting in the parks. I'm sorry, so I'm so glad you're not the only person. I do find that laughable. Siri says, I guess the added worst part would be that EJ was Holly's stepdad. But yeah, that's gross. Taylor says, see Albert over here pushing Drew and Willow on us, and now EJ. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 cat lady. I said keeping it in the family. I didn't like. Okay, I'm gonna sit there and get to that in a question in a minute. Yes, the writers made it gross. Okay, all right, cat lady. I'm gonna tell you this again. Samuel says, I mean, Days is worse than Y&R with their. How is it actually worse? How is Days worse than Y&R with their meetings? I'm just curious. I'm sorry, what, Darby? I lost my goddamn mind. I'm gonna tell you a story in a hot minute, but what do you mean I lost my goddamn mind? And cat lady, I don't. What is the problem? What is the problem? Cat lady, I'm very tempted to sit there and just send you the link because I want you to actually sit there and say that to me. I want you to sit there and say that I lost my mind. I want to hear you say the words. But okay, now okay, we're gonna use I'm sorry, what? Kelly says that cup in your hand is the problem. What? I swear to God, I would sit there and be a lot more louder if I didn't have neighbors, cat lady. Um, Sammy says Daisy's always in the park and restaurants talking about their circus out loud, even when they are talking to themselves. Thank you. Patty says you guys leave Albert Red Solo Cup alone. We wouldn't even know it was him if it wasn't for that. Thank you, Patty. Love you, girl. Autumn says Autumn says Albert. I really wish it would have been Tracy that found Willow and Drew, because we all know that Tracy would blackmail the F out of them both, and Tracy would be giving innuendos to Michael. Hmm. That would be interesting. Kelly says, I'm sure you would be. You sure I would be what, Kelly? Sheree says the Mosey ball's been looking dry. What? Kelly says, how many red cups did he have to cut him off at? I've only had two, which I'm gonna probably want to finish in this bottle, but I've only had two. But I don't understand what does that have to do. I'm sure you, no, Kelly, what do you mean? You sure? I'm sure you would be. You sure I would be what? Have a good night, Solomon. Yeah, yeah. Have a good night. It was good to see you. As says, I think Willow and Cody's conversation was to get Willow on board with helping Drew, so he would lead to them starting an affair. I would love an affair. You would be loud. Oh, okay. Ron says, how about Aaron getting with Teresa? I'm tipsy tonight. What? Ron, you tipsy tonight? You drinking too? I'm actually being like a bad influencer. I'm influencing you to drink. I hate that word, but I'm going to use it because I'm tipsy. But I hate that word. Johnson says, and everything the writers have been doing with Sonny lately may have led to Marie's breakdown. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. This is actually insane. Okay, because we all know that Maurice Bernard is a method actor. The fact that he had to the fact he had to sit there and take 2 weeks. The fact he had to take 2 weeks to sit there and kind of get over that is insane. That is super intense. And Ron said, yes, I'm tipsy. Thank you, Ron. Join the club, my guy. Cheers, my friend. Good job. Um, Not that I should be encouraging drinking because, whatever, but Patty says, I wonder what kind of shit Ron is going to say tonight. Patty says, I heard something on Soap Dirt a couple of weeks ago that said that Maurice Bernard was doing for his mad problem, but Sonny was triggered. Yeah. Now, the famous, infamous Cherie says, I hope Michael flips and snatches everything from Drew. I'm sure he will be soft on Willow. Weird how much Willow drew for a man in power. Is this a cult vibe? Ooh. What's good, Duan? As I said, what do you think the fallout is going to be for Adrian when Sonny is no longer on his medication? Bad, bad. It's going to be bad, and it's going to be Ava's fault. It's going to be Ava's fault. Um, Darby says, Albert, you kick Ron off the wagon. I blame you for Ron. I'll call him. Oh, Lord. I know you did not just say that, Ron. I mean, I know you did not just sit there and say that, Darby. Charlene says, I hope Michael finds out about Willow&Drew and throws her out and keeps the kids. Ooh, that would actually make him interesting. I don't know if they're actually I don't know if they're capable of actually being that interesting. But that would be hella interesting to see though. So Darby is really wilding out. Darby, you drinking tonight? Darby, are you drinking tonight? You drinking tonight, my guy? Are you drinking tonight? Huh. There we go. There we go. My gorgeous queen, Jess, who I was talking about earlier. Um, fuck it, I'll blame both of y'all. I love you, Jess. I'm gonna blame both of y'all tonight, though. Darby says if the Moscato fist drank it up. I mean, well, Moscato is actually good. Patty says I don't see an EJ and Holly. Well, of course not, because that would just be weird. Ron says I have my bottle to kill. Ooh. Well, I'm gonna read that shit out loud. Johnson says, and Ava is willing to let Sunny spiral. It will be her fault if I said the same thing. Yes. Oh, come on, Jazz. Take a wild guess. Take a wild guess, my love. That says, Audra, if you can write for Michael's character, how would you handle him dealing with Drew and Willow? Um, I think it'd be interesting to sit there and throw her ass out. Throw her ass out, keep the goddamn kids. I think that would be hella interesting. But tap into more Michael's dark side, though. Like, really go after Drew. Go after his political career. Shut that shit down. Ryan says, I have my bottle of tequila right in front of me. Oof, I've never actually had tequila before. Yeah, exactly. Just throw that. Why not? I don't understand. What's the problem with throwing her ass out? Charlene says, my drink of choice is Captain Morgan and cream soda. Hmm, I got cream soda every once in a while. Every once in a while. Justin says Abel will pay. No wonder why crazy Esme made her life a living hell years ago. Oh, she gonna pay. It's the question of how. And Patty says, and let me take my drink first. Patty says, okay, guys, leave Albert his cup alone. You're all out here talking about soaps and you're ragging on Albert about his drinking. That's right. It's a party. It's a party. Thank you, Patty. Praise you, my love. Having my back. Thank you, Patty. Sheree says Michael can strip Drew of everything and Carly can deal with Willow. Ooh, I like that, Sheree. I like that. And we have a new person. Morvet. Morvet. I think that's how you pronounce your name. Elliot. Let's everyone say what's up to Marvet. Let's everyone give Marvet a warm welcome. Miss Elliott. Johnson says, I do believe they will be a big deal during the double wedding. Absolutely. I mean, that's what I feel that oh Jess, see, here's the thing, Jess. What do you think of Drew and Willow's affair? What do you think of Drew and Willow's affair, Jess? Darby says, let's rename alcoholism to Audra disease because he's contagious. He's affecting the chat. Ooh, damn. Okay, Darby. Yes, let's everyone welcome Marvet. Let me take my drink first. It says, if you watch Y&R, the Abbey, the Abbey family did that to Gloria with changing the locks and having her stuff outside after John Abbott affair. Oh my goodness, that sounds. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually kind of hilarious. I mean, watching her in tears. I don't know why, but that just made me laugh. Though that that shouldn't have made me laugh, but that did actually make me laugh. Though. Margaret says, "I'm deaf." Okay, I guess you're doing um, the whole. I'm kind of tipsy right now. Doing a whole speech thing where it's like you talk and then words come out. But thank you for joining us tonight, Tom. As said, that was the early 2000s for you. Yeah, sounds like another exciting storyline that I missed. Stop what? Stop what, Jess? What in specific am I stopping? Come on, Jess, I'm not stop. I'm just getting started, love. Yeah, Patty, the fact that he actually took according to Jonathan, 2 weeks off. Oof. And the thing is his oh shit. The thing is people will worry about him doing the storyline in the first place. And their worries was actually correct. And Jess, what am I stopping? One says, I'll be if we have to choose between Melinda Trials and Jada, I want both because I want my cake. Well, as a man who has a really big sex drive, I can understand that. But god damn, that's a hard choice. Jada or Melinda? I guess I have to eeny, meeny, miny, moe that whole thing. They both are bad. I can't knock you though. Patty says when I heard Maurice Monaco. Oh, okay, I just read that. What am I stopping, Jess? And Cherie says to me, oh, okay. If you remember, um, I got a fun story to sit there and tell you. It's not a super fun, well, it's an interesting story. It's an interesting story. It's not about any creators or anything like that, but it's something that happened a couple of months ago, and I don't know why, but I just thought about it now. So I'll be telling that story for the members. I thought about it today and I was like, oh shit, that actually happened. Darby, that's a hard choice, though. Jada and Melinda are both bad. They're both bad. Kelly says, now Audra sounding like Diddy, can't stop, won't stop. You goddamn right, Kelly. Goddamn right. You know me better than that. Ron says, I will be in the middle of the bedroom getting some good loving from. Why should I have to? Let me take another drink and sit there and think about ponder that for a minute. Barry says, I know if Carly finds out Willow is messing with Drew, she's going to be on the warpath. Yeah, she is going to be on the warpath. Well, there's a couple of things that's going in my head that I probably shouldn't sit there and say. Well, I mean, yes, Jess, obviously sounding like Diddy is not a good thing. I mean, what do you think I am, Jess? But I'm talking about can't stop, won't stop about that. Don't sit there and try to mix up my goddamn words, Jess. See, Jess right here is not there being a smartass and being cute. Kelly says, but it's Albert just as freaky. Well, I love to find freaky. Johnson says, do you think EJ will still be I I doubt it. Listen, his choices is compromised. What's good, Clarence? His choices is compromised. Listen, here's the thing. He chose to sit there and hide a baby from a woman because he was in love with her, right? How could you sit there and trust somebody to sit there and well, no. Sherry says, yo, I like it. Yeah, no, I'm not. No, Kelly. You know, damn, no. I'm a freak though, but not that kind of freak though, Kelly. Jesus fucking Christ. Oof. That's a good question, Jonathan. Who do you think will be the next DA? I mean, I know you're gonna probably sit there and say Bella, but we don't have her back yet. I know Jonathan. I know you're gonna sit there and say Bella, but like, oh shit. I know you're gonna sit there and say Bella, but like, say fucking. I knew you were gonna sit there and say Bella. I don't have Bella yet though, Jonathan. Who we gonna sit there and pick in the meantime? She ain't back yet. Or somebody, Jonathan. You know what? How about I thought a random name. Carrie. The guy um the guy that Leo hooked up with. One says, Albert, who would you choose between Nikisha Moore and Cardi B? Maybe you. So, no, Ron, I would sit there and choose. I would choose Nikisha. Justin, Jonathan, would you choose Jonathan? Would you choose Justin to sit there and be DA? Would you choose Justin to be DA? And Blockmouth says, "Hey Sheree, you want Justin to sit there and be? Come on, bro. I'm not even as tipsy yet. Jonathan, I know you're smarter than that, but I want to sit there and ask you that anyway. Joey says they will bring Bella for the funeral and Paulina will ask her to be DA. Hmm. If the actress wants to stay. Audra says Robert Willow was telling Drew like, "Oh, this isn't me. I'm the girl you did the same thing to chase." Oh, I totally forgot about that. I totally, I totally forgot about that. Well, Jonathan, if they can get the actress on more, then yes. Um, because you know damn well they're not going to sit there and get Justin. Come on, bro. Come on, my guy. Let's. I'm not exactly that drunk yet. Let's be a little more sensible. Autumn says Albert Willow was telling Drew like, "Oh, this. Oh yeah, I just read that shit." I totally forgot about the fact that she did that with and that's the sad thing. She did that with a dying Chase. She did that shit with a dying Chase. Chase was literally on his deathbed, and she was up there poking, or she would let Michael sit there and poke her like there was no tomorrow. Um, Ron, I'm just gonna sit there and say this to my stream. Cardi B is trash. Okay, she is a terrible, god awful human being, and I'm just gonna sit there and say that. Oh, Jess, I'm so glad you're here because if I get a hangover tonight, that's your fault. I'm just gonna sit there and put that shit on you because yeah, why not? I mean, hell, it's not like I feel like taking responsibility for my own actions. So yeah, it's your fault. Alexa says Willow ain't no good. Sasha, go ahead and spill the beans. Hmm, interesting. I don't know, Patty. I don't know. I think they're both well prettier and hot is well, you know, Patty, you have to be a man to understand, but from a man's point of view, pretty and hot is two different things. Okay? A painting is pretty. I'm not trying to sit there and fuck a painting. So um Johnson says Paulina will have a new DA when Bell rings the bell. I like that. Darby says, Albert, like I told you yesterday, the same way you get a woman is the same way you lose her. Wait, what did you say yesterday? I don't understand. It's true, Sherry. I think I can sit there and speak for the male species when I say that, Sherry. But Darby, what did you say yesterday, though? A little kind of tipsy. Remind me again. What did you say yesterday? Oh, also, if you're not a member, hit the pin comment and become a member. Um, I don't think I was asking. It says if you're a cheater, Albert. Well, Darby, here's what I'll sit there and say. Men don't cheat. We exercise our options. Okay? So, Darby, men aren't cheaters. We just exercise our options. There's a difference, okay? Darby? We don't cheat. We exercise our options. Siri says, I don't think I was asked. Oh, okay. I was waiting for you to sit there and say that. I was waiting for you to sit there and say something. Carlos says Albert is tipsy. 60 minutes ago, he said he wasn't. I said I wasn't what? I said I wasn't what? What did I sit there and say I wasn't? I mean, I'm not drunk, Kelly. Let's just be real. That says it would be fun if Jocelyn finds out about Drew and Willow and how Michael exposed. Oh, yes, but they would have to sit there and do it again, though. They would have to do it again for the second time, though. And Jess, what do you mean? Oh, please elaborate, Jess. Elaborate. Sheree says, "Not my vibe." I'm just, wait, what do you mean? Everything is prescription, not my vibe. I'm a little tipsy, but I'm not drunk. There's a difference between tipsy and drunk people. Of course, a lightweight like Jess would know about that, so I got to sit there and explain that. But Johnson says it will be a good time for Sean to come back as well since Harris left. So if they give him a good story, then yes. I mean, he sat there and he cheated on Belle with that other chick that I can't even remember her name. What was that chick that he cheated on? Darby, what do you mean lies a lot? What are you talking about? Come on, Jazz. Let's not sit there and act like you don't know what I'm talking about. Thank you, Jonathan. Talia. Larry says, you like Sean, don't you have or you awkward, so love each other. Oh, Darby. You should probably you should probably stop while you're while you're ahead, Darby. Just says let it go. You know what, Jess? No, Jess. No. Fuck that. No. Because you're not qualified to sit there and start telling people about anything that is involved drinking. You had nearly one drink and you're already done. I'm sorry, love. I love you, but come on. I'm not letting it go for a couple reasons, Jess. But I love you and I want to keep on your good side, though. Jess says, "Oh, you guys." Cat Lady says, "Oh boy." Sheree, you know what I miss? Audra not being so goddamn cocky, so that they're telling her damn story over and over. Jess, here's the thing. I always have on my big boy pants. Okay, Jess, I wear my big boy pants every goddamn day. Don't you start with your shenanigans. Don't you start with your shenanigans, Jess. 'Cause you're gonna get the real opera coming out tonight. Sheree said no, the part where you went from I'm a bad bitch to you never cheat. I'm a man that's not cheating is an option. Oh, sure we can blame that on the alcohol. We can blame that on the alcohol. Yeah, we can blame that on the alcohol. Yeah, that was the oh, that was Moscato talk. That was Moscato talk. Yeah, no, that was the Moscato talk. Jonathan, thank you, Jonathan. Johnson says Dave can do a story where Val gets threatening messages, and Sean investigates with Val trying to confront the source, and it's revealed to be Evan. Honestly, tell you, Jonathan, that would actually solve a couple of problems because we still don't know what the hell happened to Everett. I mean, Everett Spears, right? God damn it, Jonathan. You should be a writer for Days of Our Lives. It was, Dory. And thank you, Jonathan. Let everyone thank you, Jonathan, for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, my friend, always. Oh, Evan Spears. Evan Fears? What kind of fucktard last name is that? Okay, Evan Fears. I mean, seriously, John, I'm not gonna. I swear to God, Jonathan, I seriously do wish that I had enough influence to have the writers or somebody looking at these live streams because you got some good stories. I don't know if they're financially feasible, but you have some good stories though. Got my big boy pants. I know she did not just sit there and say that. Trust me, you did not sit there and see my big boy pants. Um, Jocelyn says Fierce was attacked by Spears. I like that. I like that. You know, Jonathan, with that sense of humor, you will actually go really far. Plus, you have a good, you know, mind frame. It's good. It's good, Lorby. It's good. Ron says, Albert, the chat if they want, ask the chat if they want Thomas with his bloody. No, Ron. Nobody wants incest. And if anyone does, they're fucking sick, Ron. You know that, Ron. I don't think anyone wants them with their family member. I don't know what kind of gross shit they was they're doing back in the day, but in today's today with people with fucking minds, it's like every time I sit there and I open up my phone, it's nothing but goddamn porn. I sit there and look at my own damn chat. Yes, Laura B is no, Laura B is fucking gross. Just put an F in front of that. Oof, wow, that's how I curse? Jesus Christ. Kevin, I wonder if Paris gets pregnant, keeps Thomas. Ooh. I don't know if that's in their wheelhouse to sit there and tell that much of a good story, but and thank you, Johnson. Johnson says, and then they go on a global investigation to search for Jan Spears and baby Maddox. I mean, here's the thing that can bring back Jan Spears, though. That can bring back Jan Spears. Jonathan, let me ask you a question. And also, thank you, Jonathan. Let me ask you a question. If you had to sit there and um, get somebody to watch Young and Restless, if you had to be like, I think you should watch Young and Restless, tell me your reason why. Tell me your reason why you think that people should watch The Young and the Restless. See, I can do it for Days of Our Lives. There's times I can do it for Days of Our Lives more than General Hospital. And I do got a funny little story. I'm going to sit there until I start eating this. Eddie said that is not true if you're one or with the person you get to be with another you kiss with a lot of time. You're a cheater, punk and chuck. Eddie just said cheater, punk and eater. Holy shit. Okay, that's wow. This chick just said cheater, punk and eater. Mm, mm-mm. Oh shit. Jess says, all right, calm down. Jess, I'll tell you this much. If I ever feel like I have too much of a big ego, I'm pretty sure you'll be there to calm me down, to to put me in my place. You'll make sure that I won't get a big head about myself, right, Jess? If my ego grows a little bit too big, I just saw how she sat there and literally sassed me, right? Johnson says the Victor and Jack rivalry, I guess, and if you're a fan of old school Dynasty. Hmm. Yeah, Jonathan, because I've been sitting there thinking about um, how to sit there and kind of recommend people to sit there and watch The Young and the Restless. So if I ever sit there and start to get too big for my britches, Jess, okay, fucking Jessica will sit there and you know, bring me down to earth. And thank you, Jonathan. Thank you. I appreciate that. I am good, Queen. How are you doing, Queen of the South? I had the day off. It was actually wonderful. And I didn't actually take anything to sit there and help me sleep, so that was actually great too. Um, well, to be fair, Jess, I only sat there and said it to get your attention, but not effing. Jess, I was actually thinking about you this week, and I remember when I actually asked you, could I call you Jess? Because I felt like you've been in the chat long enough to sit there and be like, can I call you Jess instead of call you Jessica? You said yes, and I thought that was actually pretty cool. So every now and then I sit there and I go back to sit there and say Jessica. And I think about the first time you actually started coming to the chats. So yeah. Hmm. Ron says, Albert, I still blame you and Nikisha more for getting past this canceled. Just says blah 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 boring story. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Just I swear to God, if there was anybody else in there talking to me like that, if there was anybody else in there talking to me like that, I would have been like, who the you think you are? Very special person, Jess. You and that diva-like energy. Ah, Queen Becky D. Yes, hit that goddamn like button, please. Kevin, I always sit there and think of Drake as Jimmy from Degrassi, so I can't take him seriously. I would never take him seriously. And and Ryan says, I still blame you and Nikisha more for getting past this cancer. You start a petition. Ron, that was me. That wasn't Nikisha. Nikisha had nothing to do with it. Why do you keep sitting there putting Nikisha's name into it? That was all me. Okay, Ron? I got that power, okay? I'm that dude. Okay, Ron, so you want to sit there and blame somebody, you blame me. I don't know, Tommy. Yes, thank you, Becky. Actually, yeah, share it with friends. Share it with friends. Share it on Facebook. Share it on Instagram. That's how this channel grows. And I can sit there and say, as Darby puts it, I am the king of soap opera live shows. I want to pin that as a comment, but I want people to sit there and join the members. Join to be members. And Ron says, "Yes, Albert, trying to defend the case more because okay, I should okay. Hold on. No, Ron, I just have a lot of I, I just have a lot of power. Okay. Well, Darby, that was Jess's fault. Okay, Darby, that was Jess's fault. Okay, because I tried to impress her. I tried to impress Jess, and if I didn't sit there and try hard to impress Jess, then I wouldn't have burnt the food. So, ergo it's Jess's fault. But see, and that's the thing, Black One, it's Jess's fault because I tried to impress her. Okay? So, if I didn't try to impress her, I can guarantee you that that spaghetti would actually came out good, like a masterpiece. But I tried to impress her, so there you go. Why are we putting that shit in rice? I am not that tipsy to sit there and slip up and say something. So I'm just gonna acknowledge that comment and keep it moving. What was good, Becky D? Queen Becky D, thank you for joining tonight. Now Ron says at least you don't have to pause to get days canceled because your co-conspirator Albert Olar is no longer there. Oh Ron, do not doubt my power. Okay? Don't doubt my power, Ron. Because if I want to, I will get days with lives canceled, Ron. Okay? Patty says there's some warped minds up in the air. Yeah, that's true. Um, W says I got one word for you, Opera Spaghetti. Opera hates that guy. Yeah, I mean I'm not exactly a fan of Opera Lar, but what Darby what Ron needs to understand is that apparently I have a lot of influence. And I could just sit there and get that shit canceled like there's no tomorrow. Ron, you keep fucking with me, I'm one of getting days of our lives canceled. Hey Ron, I will sit there and get your favorite soap opera canceled. I will snap my fingers like goddamn Thanos. Well, thank you, Becky. Dear. No, it's actually always really great to sit there and see you. It really is. So thank you for joining us tonight. Ron, I don't need anyone to help me. I don't need anyone to help with my petition. I'm just that damn good. Hey Ron, I'm just that damn good. I don't need anyone to get. I just sit there and snap my fingers. Darby says, stop cursing at Ron." On, I mean, Darby, that's the alcohol talking. I don't normally curse. I'm not cursing at Darby. I'm not cursing at Ron. I'm cursing, with him. So he's asking, says, Albert, what do you think, out the way Josh broke it down to Trina about the chain of command? When it came to, I felt like it was a filler. I felt like it was an actual filler. Um, I mean, it's a true filler and it's fine, but it was a filler though. And I don't think that. I'm sorry, what? Yes, Darby. Well, I mean, about certain things, obviously, certain things. Kelly says, I was sounding like Drew now. Listen, just because I'm okay with, things being in the family. Listen, cat lady, I don't think, well, with no offense, but as a man, cat lady, um, we like to exercise our options. So if Willow is pretty and Nina has her little hot girl moments, I don't see anything wrong with that. So I don't really understand what the problem is. Though. What do you mean I sound like Drew, cat lady? Johnson says, "Don't cancel days out, but you don't want to deal with the fallout I dealt with." That's a good point. Ron says, Ron says, "Aubrey, your petition will be denied by days. Is here to stay, and it ain't going anywhere." Ooh, Ron, you doubt my power. Okay, doubt my power. Cat lady, how do I? No, no. Yeah, hold on, cat lady. And I say this with love. How do I sound like Drew? Debbie says Drew talks out the backside of his butt Albert. It's official. Drew is the politician. Darby, I just think that Drew is exercising his options. Darby, you're a goddamn man. What part of exercising your options don't you understand? Seriously, Darby, what part of exercising your options don't you understand? You're a man. You're part of the joystick club. I don't understand what's the issue. What's the hangout, Darby? Give me so much goddamn blowback. Kevin says, Do you think Jason punched what did Michael? I don't know what that means. That's Kevin. Can you try to rearrange that sentence so I can? I don't get it. Kevin says he blames the drinks and fireworks. Now you're blaming the drinks. Well, Cat Lady, let's be honest. I blamed you and Jess, and since Jess is here, I'm gonna blame her ass. Um, as beautiful and nice and gorgeous and any other nice words I can't sit there and think of, which to be honest, I actually could think of a lot of nice words for Jess. But the point is, I blame her. I blame Kelly. I blame your ass too. So Johnson says the gays could potentially could potentially end up with a different title. What makes you think that? What makes you think they can actually end up with? And what's that look, cat lady? Jess said who? You, Jess. What are you asking who to? I feel like you're always late. I feel like you're kind of late to the party with the questions that I ask. Kevin said that Jason punched Drew for kissing Michael's wife. You mean would he? No, he wouldn't punch him. He would just be upset. Um, because Drew cares more for Michael than his own kids. Which, as much as I love Jason, I do think that's some foul and out of pocket shit done. And kind of let us say, yeah, no, it's part of your fault too. And Jess, what are you talking about? Who? What? Your goddamn hour now? You mean who? What and who? Just says I'm always late. Yeah, but you're worth the wait though. So, well, to be fair, you're more than worth the wait. Kevin said, "Did you?" Oh yeah, I already answered that question. Oh shit. Johnson says sometimes when shows are in development, they end up renaming the show, and that could possibly be the case with the gays. Case with the gays. That's true, Jonathan, but I think there may be a reason why it's called the gays. And I don't want to get into the whole color thing, to the whole racial thing, but I think there might be a reason for it's being called the gays. Have a good night, Laura B. Thank you for joining. It was a shit. It was really great to sit there and see you. I might go sit there and try to bring down and actually find that shit. Yes, have a good night, Laura B. Becky says, I see what the writers are doing. Classic man interest in a woman and his daughter. If Nina wasn't insecure before, she would be now. Oh, why would? Oh, oh, yeah. I had to think about that for a minute. I don't know. My whole thing, like I said, this is. Ron says if Teresa do get involved with Aaron, will we all agree that yeah, Ron, I would sit there and say that, but I don't think that's gonna happen now. I don't think that Teresa is gonna get involved with Aaron. Ron, you come up with some of the most outrageous theories I can ever sit there and think of, and probably wouldn't want to think of. But Ron, that's I don't know what to think of that. Keller said maybe Val will end up with Nina. Nina run away together after all that. I mean, at this point, well, definitely Valentine. What would Johnson says Teresa like older men or men? Right? Well, yeah, that's true, Jonathan. But she also like men with money, though. But I mean, come on, Jonathan. Are we really going to sit there and try to inject some sort of logic into Ron? You really want to play that game, Jonathan? You want to play that game of logic and anything else that I can't sit there and think of? Antonella says, Lord, help Drew if Tracy finds out about Willow and Drew. Well, I mean, what is Tracy actually going to do? What would Tracy? I mean, and that and that what would Tracy actually do? Well, I mean, obviously, Ron. I mean, um, he's a senior in high school. She is a older gal. I don't. She's an older woman. Ron, one day I want to sit there and just try to pick your goddamn brain. Johnson says, if anything, after both Valentina and Ava are exposed for their parts in Sonny's temporary mess, they can both have each other. Well, they're not going to have each other in Port Charles. I know that much. Darby says, Albert, does Tracy own a cash money box? Well, apparently Sasha saw that shit. But see, I'm not gonna lie, Sasha whole story has been out of whack, and I'm gonna sit there and say this here. I'm gonna sit there and say this here for the general public. Let me take a minute. And then it says, all poor little Katie knows is boarding school. Isn't Chloe's daughter belonging to Billy? Let me tell you something about that, Darby. Sasha's storyline sucks right now. Well, hey, father. Nothing. I'm still doing my live stream right now. All right. Maybe Sasha was lying to keep Cody in town longer. Ron says, Albert, we the audience should put a petition for Jerry. Yes, Ron, let's sit there and put a petition for a character that no one remembers um, to come back, to come back to the show. Sheree says, tell your dad he can call me too. Yeah, he called me. I always like to sit there and kind of mess with him to make sure he goes to sleep on time. Okay. Um, Becky says Sasha is close with Nina, so this will be the perfect conduit for Nina to find out. Drew, just, I'm not gonna lie, Becky. The fact that he sat there and kissed Willow and then kissed Nina in the same goddamn night, like I can't get over that. Have a good night, Darby. If I see you in Kyrie's live stream, I'm gonna sit there and fuck with both of y'all. So I'm just telling you that now. Don't think that you got rid of me, Darby. I'm gonna sit there and fuck with you and him as well. Ron says, so Albert, who should Sophia get involved with? I mean, honestly, tell you the truth, Ron, Aaron is literally the only choice. What? I mean, Aaron is literally the only choice. which is a really shitty. Well, honestly, to tell you the truth, Ron, how could Aaron be involved with Sophia if he's going to summer camp with this whole other terrible, god awful story? I don't understand how this plan actually worked. I mean, I love Days of Our Lives, I really do. But like, we need to get away from shit. What the hell are you talking about? I'm sorry, Chad. I just had to sit there and fuck with Kyrie's and Darby. My dude literally said that I'm done with with Aubrey. I was like, the hell you're not. Ron says to Aubrey, who should Sophie? Oh yeah, I actually already said that. Antoinette says B&B played the same. See, the problem is Antoinette. I'm gonna tell you in 1 second. Well, there's a couple of problems with Born the Beautiful. I know you were watching me before. Or you decided to jump ship. Okay, it's time to start listening to some music again. Okay. See I mean, there's a couple of problems with it. Antoinette, Annetta, Annette. Um, I'm sick and tired of Hope and that oh, that constant whining shit. Here's the thing, Annette. She's been whining about Thomas for days now. And I know all the Hope fans listening to this saying are defending her, but I'm so goddamn sick and tired of Hope. But yes, that's part of the problem. Ron says, Albert, just remember I said that how this is going to be bumped off. That's why Sheila screamed during the promo. Okay, Ron, I will actually sit there and take that one sentence that you said all night seriously. Eddie says, I feel bad for Luna on the Born and Beautiful, but the whole baby storyline saying it's not over and Poppy's going to be humiliated. She deserves it. I think they're going to find out Luna's father. Um, I'm very curious how they're going to do that because it's just going to sit there and show that Lee's a lot more devious than we thought. I want to know what Lee's motivation will be for tampering with or for you know doing this whole thing if she's involved. That's what I want to know. I want to know that much. Well, right. Well, Patty, I mean, it may be more than just one problem. So let's just be real about that. Ron says you had to understand Albert because how this is them. No, I get that. I get that. I get that, Ron. I mean, he did sit there and kiss Brooke Logan. That should count for something. Whether that's good or bad, but no, I get what you're saying, Ron. But like I said, and this will always encourage people to sit there and come to my live stream. I am so sick of Hope and her. Oh, I want Thomas, and I don't understand why is he sitting up there. He's not mourning our relationship like I am. Hope, do me a favor. Shut the up, okay? Because here's what Hope is doing. Hope is sitting up there running from her feelings. She's running from her feelings because she wants to be with Finn. And the minute that Thomas got back, she felt she can sit there and push those feelings aside and jump for Thomas. The problem is, Thomas moved on. He wants no parts of you. I'm just keeping it real, cherry ice cream. I'm keeping it real. He wants no parts of you. Let's just be very clear about that. Okay? So now you don't know what to do. And I know I'm going to sit there and piss off the Hope fans, which I'm surprised that they're actually Hope fans, but whatever. Hope, the universe does not revolve around you. Okay? It's not about you. It's not about your sad, pathetic feelings. Okay? There is much more men. There are. Oh no, Sheree. No, he didn't sit there and say goodnight. He jumped ship to Kyrie's live stream. Then I sit there and fuck with him for that. Island, what's good, Island? Let's sit there and see who else is in. Because I'm just actually that tipsy enough. Oh shit, that's. What's with the laughing emojis, cat lady? I wanna know. I wanna laugh too. Island says I'm okay. I have a headache. Um, did you try drinking any water, Island? And what's with the laughing emoji, cat lady? I want to laugh too. I'm in a mood to laugh. What's the joke? I want to laugh too. I want to laugh together. Let's laugh together. Cat lady says I see you. I'm sorry. What do you mean you see? No. What do you mean you see? Island says I will drink some. That's usually That's usually the reason why people don't have why people have headaches. Sometimes is have a good night, Ed. Thank you for joining. And what do you mean you see? What do you mean you see me? I want to laugh too. No. Fuck Ed's good night. No offense, Ed. Have a good night. But what do you mean? Ed, you're my guy. What do you mean that you see me? What do you mean you see me? I don't get it. I want to laugh. What's the joke? Calais says I see you. What do you mean you see me? You know me. I love to laugh. So I would love to sit there and just laugh. Of course, I don't know how funny the joke is going to be. Not. I see you checking. Oh, you know what? I'm a little too tipsy to sit there and start trying to lie. But I just want to see it all. Can't. There's nothing wrong with sitting there checking. I just want to sit there and see if anything was funny, lady. Kylie, I did sit there and say that I was going to sit there and fuck with Kyrie's. So, I mean, that's not exactly a secret. But, yes, how can I add? Don't worry, cat lady. I saw you in there too. Not that I'm whatever. And that says DNA is getting a bad rap after the soap start toying with them. No, I mean, that's not the only thing that gets a bad rap. TV shows like CSI gives actual CSIs like a bad rap. I don't know what those emojis are. I'm a little bit too older for that, so you got to explain that to me, cat lady. If you would. Jocelyn says, "Do you think Nicole spends the night with Eric?" I'm gonna tell you something, Cat. I'm gonna tell you something, Jonathan. I want both of them off my TV screen. I think that both of them are trash. And don't get me wrong, Jonathan. I don't like what EJ did. Wait, what older? No, Cat Lady actually had a thought and I forgot what it was. So I don't even remember what that thought was. But you're sexy. So that's my comment to you, Cat Lady, which is actually very true. No, I honestly tell you the truth, I really don't like Eric and I really don't like Eric and Nicole. I felt like when it came towards Nicole, she she was what does that mean, Sheree? And I don't know what that emoji means, Cat Lady. I'm a little bit too old for that. Um, but I felt like Nicole was like kind of glad in some ways. Like she wanted to be with Eric. Let's just be honest. She wanted to be with Eric. So it's not really a surprise. It's really not. So honestly, to tell you the truth, I think they could both sit there and kick rock without socks. I'm glad that they are going, and yeah. And that says every young woman who comes to work with Forrester has a controlling mother, no father. Sees what every man falls in love with disaster. I will take your opinion on it because I only started watching the show 2020. Maybe Deacon is losing. Maybe Deacon is Luna's fault. Wow. Patty says soap opera's been messing with DNA. Says DNA testing was a thing. I'm not coming for that. What the hell? I actually wrote a bunch of goddamn notes and I didn't sit there and really. Okay, so for my Days of Our Lives fans, I feel like I feel like Bonnie and Sarah don't give a damn about Xander's feelings. First, Sarah invites Xander's mom, which he clearly seems like he's not comfortable, he's not interested in Xander, and Bonnie and Sarah decides to do it anyway. And then you got Bonnie that's like, oh, let's sit there and do the double wedding. And I'm like, okay, but Xander doesn't seem like he's interested in it. But it would sit there and bring family unity. Okay, but he doesn't seem like he's interested in it. And I feel like both of them don't give a damn what they don't give a damn about what Xander wants. The real Charisse says, okay, but do you want Xander to find out who the daddy is or not? Well, I mean, obviously, yes. So, yeah, I mean, I do think that it's good that they're doing the wedding thing, but it's just like, Jesus fucking Christ. And then it says, Hopeless goes out to a bar and meets another man. Do you live on an island? Well, yes. Yeah, and that LA apparently is full of attractive people. So it's not like she can't sit there and meet somebody else. She is just Becky D says they be sorry after the facts. Sheree says the Savage family is now too Bonnie kind of bugging with the double. Yeah, but I mean it is bugging, yes. Yes, I do agree with that. It is bugging. Sheree says if you want we can let you go. You wanna join Curry's live stream. No, Sheree, I just like sitting there fucking with Kyrie from time to time. I mean, here, I'm actually texting somebody else. No, I'm actually texting my dad. I just want to sit there and fuck with Calvary some time. I mean, Shuri says, tell your dad. Well, Shuri, I just told my dad to sit there and take his ass to bed. No, I told my dad to sit there and take his ass to bed. Um, Listen, I'm a firm believer in 8 hours of sleep. So, Kelly says, why do your dad has to go to bed? LOL, he's your dad. I mean, that's true, cat lady, but he tends to stay up later than he should be staying up. Um, and I think that he needs to get 8 hours of sleep. Cat lady, he tends to sit there and sleep. Um, he tends to go to sleep at like 2 o'clock in the morning and wake up around 5 o'clock in the morning. And I don't like that. I think that he needs to sit there and take his ass to bed a lot earlier. And I will sit there and tell him. And I've told him before, I was like, Dad, you need to sit there and take your ass to bed. You are up way too late, and I ain't a fan of that. Here's the thing, Kylie. I believe in a good 7 to 8 hours of sleep. and I want my dad to sit there and do that shit as well. Tammy, hey, oh, hey from Kentucky, hey Tammy. Tammy is in the chat. Let's everyone say what's up to Tammy. Sherry says, yeah, keeping Albert up so he doesn't call him. No. That's not it. That's not it. I'm actually going to take another drink. That's actually not it as well. I know things been a little kind of crazy, but Kelly says his chill time doesn't start until after 12 to go to bed. Like, well, that's the thing. That's the thing, cat lady. His chill time needs to sit there. No, there's not another reason, Sheree. I just been I've been super busy, and when I start doing these live streams, it starts to just be a lot later than I intend on. But it's not another reason. Actually, tell you the truth, I should have finished my soap operas around 4 o'clock. No, cat lady. I just I like the fact that he's up so late. I like the fact that no, it's not whatever, Sheree. Um, I just don't like the fact that my dad goes to sleep so late. It's like you are pushing your body beyond its limits, and I just don't like that. I don't feel like it's healthy, and I don't feel like it's mentally healthy. So, but no, Cherie, it's just like even today, I finished my soap operas a lot later than I should have finished it. Johnson says, "Do you think only one couple will tie the knot during the?" Well, who's the couples? No, Jonathan. No, they're both going to get exposed. Well, no, actually, I think I changed my mind. Sarah and Xander's going to get married. Sarah and Xander's going to get married, but no, that whole Alex and Teresa thing, no, that's going to be done. And yes, yes, let's everyone sit there and welcome Tammy into the chat. Let's everyone welcome Tammy into the chat. Seriously. Where are we actually on my? Okay, all right. I'm going to sit there and switch in a hot minute. I'm going to miss my music. Well, I'll switch in a few minutes. Yes, let's everyone welcome Tammy. No, Sarah and I honestly tell you, Jonathan, I feel like if Sarah and Xander don't get married, it's gonna be like what the actual Sarah is gonna says, do you think he needs something to help him stay? No, he likes to sit there and hang out and watch TV and he works throughout the day and so when he comes home he wants to sit there and watch TV and just kind of chill out. But I feel like my dad needs a little bit of discipline though, to be honest. Listen, I don't like sleeping early sometimes, but I know I have to. Okay? Not just physically, but for me mentally to sit there and actually deal with some of the shit that I got to deal with. And I just feel like that's the same thing for my dad. Like he just likes to, and I get it. When I used to sit there and work at Barnes and Nobles, I would come home, I would sit there and chill out, hang out for a little bit before I decided, you know, um, I was ready to go to sleep. So I get that with my dad, but I'm like, yeah, you need to really sit there and take your ass to bed. Like Johnson says, Congress will reach out by the end. We'll reach the end by then. Well, Jonathan, from your lips to God's ears. Becky says, Albert, I think it's nice that you care and that you take time to remind your dad to get rest. Once you don't, once you don't sleep enough, you can't catch up. It's Becky, I value um how important it is to sleep and just to kind of get your mindset. Kelly says he may not be able to sleep though, Albert, so maybe he needs activities. Hmm. I wish that was the case, Cat Lady. He always sits there and his thing, Cat Lady. He always sits there and brags. He's always like, "Oh, I can sleep. Once I turn off the lights, I can sit there and go to sleep." Don't tell him I actually said that, but um, I'm like, if that's the case, then turn off the goddamn lights and take your ass to bed. I've actually said that to my dad before too. Like, I have no problems with they being very blunt. But no, he needs to sit there and take his ass to bed, though. I say it out of love, but I still say it though. Which, by the way, Kathleen, and I'm gonna sit there and tell everyone this. So I told my dad that and I'm gonna still save the other story for my members only for reasons. So if you're not a member, click that pin comment and become a member. But I told him yesterday about my 4 hour live stream, which that was something fun. And he actually, at first, he actually did sit there and say like, "You did a 4 hour live stream. Why would you sit there and do a 4 hour live stream? What are you crazy?" And I was like, "Cray what? What do you mean? No, no, no. You need to finish that sentence. What do you mean? You sent to say I'm crazy for doing a 4 hour live stream?" And I think he was just more surprised at the fact that he was like, "What do you mean you have 4 hours worth of content to sit there and talk about soap operas?" I was like, "Yeah, I don't know if I can actually do another 4 hour live stream." I thought about that shit tonight. Um, I think right now my laptop can only do like maybe 2 hours and some change until I get a new battery. Um, but he actually sat there and called me crazy for doing a 4 hour live stream. I was like, Dad, I'm gonna sit there and tell my stream that you actually sat there and called me crazy for doing a 4 hour goddamn live stream. Becky says sleep is when your body repairs itself. It's the most important thing we do. It is, Becky. I do actually take it's Becky. I will sit there and say there's very few things I take very seriously, okay? And one of them is sleeping. One of them is sleeping, which is why I find it very important when I sit there and take when I sit there and say I do naps. Kelly says good thing you didn't do a 6 hour live stream. Well, Catley, I did sit there and tell him that James did a 9 hour live stream, but I don't know. I'm thinking about that, Cat Lady. I'm thinking about maybe doing a once a week 4 hour live stream. Now, to be fair, I want to do a 4 hour live stream with the members, but I don't know if we have enough members to sit there and do a 4 hour live stream or more than a 4 hour live stream. Have a good night, Patty. Have a good night, Patty. Patty Cakes. I'm gonna call you Patty Cakes. I hope you like the nickname. If not, I'm gonna sit there and keep saying it. But let's everyone say have a good night, Patty Cakes. Which reminds me, Cat Lady, I gotta sit there and get some more alcohol. It says you can do the 4 days on your off days. You can do 4 hours days on your off days. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about that, Cat Lady. I was thinking like I build up to it. And I build up to it. So like I do maybe one day when I do 4 hours, and I just build up to it. Because if I was, when I do go full time, I think 4 hours is actually reasonable. Now I would only do that maybe 5 days a week. If I had enough members, I would do that on the weekends. Um, but it will probably be maybe 4 or 5 days a week. I will sit there and do live stream. But that kind of, I'm going to be honest. That's something you got to build up to. That's not some shit you just sit there and just be like, God damn, I actually had a struggle with that. Hold on. That's not something you actually damn, this is actually still going on. Jesus Christ. Um, that's something you got to build up to, though. I did, Cat Lady. I did, but I'll be honest, though, Cat Lady. It's a challenge. Um, I mean, think about it, Cat Lady. You gotta sit there and try to have um, you have to have a lot to talk about for 4 hours. That's not something that you just, you know what I'm saying? Like, even with 4 soap operas, 4 hours is, but it was a lot of fun though. I was just gonna say, it was actually a lot of fun though. I sat there and I looked at that today when I got up after, we'll sit there and say research. I was like, oh shit, I actually did 4 hours. My head was a little groggy, so I do blame you and Jess for that. It wasn't a hangover. So I'm not gonna fully blame y'all for that, but you still calling her your Ava after everything she did today? You still thinking about that? Okay. And that says what happened to Brooke's son and his beautiful wife and baby. They went overseas and another world. Charlie says the 4 hours can be when you cook that meal you say you're doing. Oh, I like that. That lady, you are sexy and smart. That's actually a good idea. I'm very blessed to sit there and have members like you. Well, subscribers like you. I'm sorry, I had to sit there and fuck with Kyrie's for a minute, but yeah, so that's actually a very good idea. J. Ice Cream says it was fun at the end. Well, what was fun at the end? Oh wait, you actually saw the cooking stream, the epic cooking stream that just fucked up. Okay, and that says Y&R is my favorite story, and that why is Y&R your favorite story? I want to know why is Y&R your favorite story. That's what I want to know. Um, why is Y&R your favorite story? I'm specifically asking that because um, well, there's a couple of reasons. There's a couple reasons for that. Like if you want to sit there and recommend that to anyone, how would you recommend that? You just said why. I've been thinking about that for a hot minute. So I'm very curious about that. All right, here's what I'm gonna sit there and do. I'm gonna switch for a hot minute. Oh, thank you, Becky D. Becky D says, Albert, you are the best. So thank you, Becky D. I really appreciate that. Oh yes, it was. It actually was fun. It was a milestone, but maybe more to come in the future now, Cherry Ice Cream. So stuck around. If we actually get enough members, I can sit there and maybe do a 5-hour live stream. That's my plan. And thank you, Becky D. Thank you, Queen Becky D. I really do appreciate that. That really does keep the channel going. Oh, Lordy Lord, does it keep the channel going? So thank you, Queen Becky D. All right, so I'm going to switch to my phone. Um, so I'm gonna yes, let's everyone thank Queen Becky D for that. Seriously, thank you. See if I can actually do it from here. So I'm not leaving. I'm just switching to my phone. Just give me one sec. All right, let me know if I'm actually on. Oh shit, hold on. Let me know if I'm actually on. I still gotta. Whoa, okay. When I can. I didn't actually check the audio. I didn't actually check anything. Um, I guess I can sit there and check here. Let me know. Let me know if I'm actually. Let me know if I'm actually good though. It seems like. No, that's Jesus Christ. I didn't actually. No. Let's try this again. By the way, chat. Let me know if you can actually. I see. No, I want to sit there and see if I'm actually good. What the fuck? Let me know if the chat if you can actually see me. No, I don't want to see. Oh, Lord. I think I'm good, but let's see. Let's see. Lord. Cherry says we're getting. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Let's see. Let's see. Lord. Cherry says we're getting. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Let's see. Let's see. Lord. Wow, that's what actually sound like. Jesus Christ. I love y'all people. I don't understand how y'all sit there and listen to me. Let me just see one. Hold on. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Oh, we all should. Okay. Shoot. But Charlie Huskin says we're getting you, so that's good. mean, I just have to sit there and see this video for a minute. Um, okay, let me just do one double check. Okay, Becky G says we can see you. Okay, good. I just want to make sure you can see me, you can hear me though. I just want to make sure you can see me, you can hear me though. Oof, okay, I can definitely hear me. I don't know. I think it's a creative thing. No, that's not what I wanted. Echo from you. Okay, cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to sit there and double check. Okay, I can turn this on. After about 2 hours and a half, like my laptop starts to get the battery kind of low, so I was like, let me just switch to my phone. Now it seems better. Yeah, no, Becky, I had my laptop on. I want to make sure it was working. I had my tablet on. I want to make sure it's working. I don't think I'm actually wind up doing a 4 hour live stream again, but I did actually pour a lot into this cup, and I do want to sit there and finish it. So I was like, let's sit there and talk about it. Also, thank you everyone for 15 people of still being on. Becky says this far. Okay, thank you, Becky. I appreciate that. Yeah. So thank you everyone. But yeah, no, yesterday was actually a lot of fun though. Yesterday was a lot of fun. I like I said, I told my dad, and the first thing he actually said was, "You did 4 hours. What do you crave?" What am I, Dad? I'm I'm crazy. Um, my dad is a character though. He knows about General Hospital. He knows about Luke and Laura. Well, to be fair, he knows about Luke and Laura. Anybody on the streets can sit there and you can ask and be like, "Do you know about General Hospital's Luke and Laura?" And they will sit there and tell you just like that, without hesitation. They will sit there and tell you that. Um, it was actually so fun though yesterday because I actually had a lot of. No, seriously, Becky, I actually had a lot of fun ideas that I would have for doing maybe a 4 hour live stream, a 5 hour live stream. Um, but the 5 hour live stream would be for like maybe members or whatever. And it would depend on how many members actually I would get to sit there and do a 5 hour live stream. But that's some shit that I would actually have to sit there and build up though. Cherry Ice Cream says Mr. What? Johnson says, what will EJ do? What will EJ do if he doesn't have either the Mirror Enterprises or he would sit there and just be rich. And that's the problem though. Now Callie says how many members are there now? That's actually a good question. I'm gonna sit there and check tomorrow. I know there was a lot of people that actually was not members anymore. So I'm gonna be honest, part of that seemed like it was kind of depressing, but also part of that seemed like it was like I'm very grateful for the people that are members. I will always be grateful for the people that are members. I don't care if I have 5 people that are members. Money wise, yeah, that wouldn't be good, but like I know that I can still come on and do a live stream with people that are members, so I would still be really grateful. That's a good question though, Kathleen. I have to sit there and check tonight. I mean, you're a member, Cat Lady, so that means a lot to me. Oh, Johnson says he will still be a lawyer. Yeah, Jonathan, which leads into my whole thing about um The Young and the Restless. Because my issue with The Young and the Restless is that everyone is rich, right? Everybody is rich. So like, except for Audra, like if Kyle loses his job, it's not like you're gonna be like, oh god damn it, I can't sit there and pay my car note. Okay, if Adam loses his job, he can't sit there and be like, oh god damn, I can't sit there and go into Sharon's probably overpriced caffeine place and pay for an expensive latte. So I've been sitting there thinking about trying to lobby for the Young and the Restless, trying to um okay. Maybe I need to eat a little bit more. Been trying to get people to watch the Young and the Restless, but and that says I would always enjoy the time we spend sharing. Thank you, and I appreciate that. You've been a subscriber for a while. I went back and I watched some of my older videos and I seen you comment. You've been a subscriber for a while, so I really do appreciate you. I do. Um, God damn, I actually really did pour a lot. I don't know if I actually want to sit there and finish this whole thing. No, I appreciate you and that. Oh, why did I actually turn that shit off? I want to sit there and keep fucking with Kyrie's. And, anyone that's actually in this live stream. And Cat Lady, I think you're a little bit too smart for your own good at times. Kyrie says we gotta find you the smoke. Oh, Cat Lady, here's the thing, Cat Lady. I'll tell you something. Let me tell you something. I can actually handle my own. I can handle my alcohol. I really can. Here's the thing, Cat Lady. I can sit there and drink all night, and I still can function. No, I can actually function with a lot of alcohol. I try not to do it when the day before I have to go to work, which is actually really great because tomorrow I actually have to work. But no, I can actually. How can I end that? Yeah, yeah, Callie. Yeah, no, exactly. Right, my ass. No, no, I can actually function with a lot of alcohol. As I say, I can actually hold my own. Oh, cat lady, you're something else. You're something else. God damn it. Where are you at? Let's just. Okay, there we go. Kelly says, "Hold your own." What? Cat. See, here's the thing, cat lady. You trying to be a smart ass. You know damn well what I'm sitting there saying, cat lady. You know what I'm saying. Okay, you know what? Just in case you don't know what I'm sitting there saying, I can hold my liquor, as they say. Exactly, Becky. Exactly. She's funny. She's funny. Now, see, here's the thing. If I was actually smashed, if I was actually really um intoxicated, okay, okay, Sheree, I know that wine isn't. I can hold my alcohol. How about that? But trust me, Kelly, if I was, that's true. That's true. Jackson says, I overheard some people talking about on the bus one day. I thought she was a real person. Oh no, no, it's funny. It's all good. Becky D, it's all good. Cat Lady is a jokester. Cat Lady is a jokester. But see, here's the thing though. If I was actually drunk, like actually drunk, I would sit there and be divulging a lot of secrets. A hell of a lot of secrets. So I'm not drunk. There you go, Cat Lady. Well, yes, I can hold. I can hold. Okay, I can hold my alcohol. How about that? I can hold. I can hold. I can hold my alcohol. Kylie says, "Oh, a blue light confession video." Well, I haven't done one in a while, and I feel like I do need to do one. But no, Cat Lady, no, that's actually not what I mean. It's not what you know, Cat Lady. You know damn well that's not what I mean. You know damn well that's not what I mean. You know. Okay, I need to stop talking. Um. Anyway, Kelly says you can hold your wine, so even though you can barely get the words out. No, 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 Cat. No, that's actually a lot different because I'm on my phone, and the words are a lot more smaller print. So by by that, it just takes a little bit longer because the print is a lot smaller. I should actually probably use my I should have probably used my tablet if I didn't use that for research purposes. Tree says say hold alcohol 5 times fast. Hold alcohol or hold no hold. Tree says hold alcohol. Say hold alcohol 5 times fast. Hold alcohol, hold alcohol, hold alcohol, hold alcohol, hold alcohol. See? Said 5 times fast. Teresa, do I get your time tonight or not? No, no, I'm gonna call you tonight. I'm gonna call you tonight, Sheree. I'm gonna call you tonight. If you're actually gonna be up. If you're actually gonna be up, I'll call you tonight. That's right. Cheers, baby girl. Cheers. Booyah. You know, I thought then I thought maybe I should pour some of that alcohol back into the bottle. But I'm just gonna get another bottle anyway. And god damn it, this is and I'm not exactly a fan of wasting alcohol. And what do you mean? What do you mean, shit, cat lady? Shit, what? Becky says you need my embroidered magnifier upper. Yeah, no, it's just I'm using my phone. No, no, cat, no, Cherie. It's not alcohol abuse. No, it's just, and here's the thing. Here's the thing, cat lady. When I use my phone, I actually have to sit there and touch it, like with my hands, and highlight the stuff. Sheree says, "Don't pour it back." Well, I mean, it still tastes the same to me, so it still tastes the same to me. So, all right. with your hands. To magnify with your hands. I don't understand what you're saying, cat lady. What does that mean? What does that mean, cat lady? What does that mean? What does that mean? My face hurts. The fuck I was gonna sit there and say. I felt like I had so much to sit there and say, and I can't remember what it is. Oh, all right. I'll sit there and say this again. I actually have a funny story that I'm only gonna tell if you're a member in the member live streams. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, chat. I'm gonna tell you right now. If if I have a hangover tomorrow, okay, chat. If I have a hangover tomorrow, this is going to be Cat Lady's fault, aka Angelique. Okay, so if I have a hangover tomorrow, this is going to be Cat Lady's fault. Okay, so I need everyone to sit there and say, or just to blame her. We need to sit there and blame her. No, Cat Lady. We need to sit there and blame you. It's your fault if I get a hangover tomorrow. And Cherie says no. What do you mean no? No, what do you mean? No, my ass. What do you mean no? What do you mean no, Cherie? No what? What do you mean no? What does that mean? Yeah. So yeah, it's there we go, right there. So if you're replaying this and you're rewatching it, if I get a hangover tomorrow, this is Cat Lady's fault. I don't know what that means. I'm pretty sure that's Spanish. Okay, well I'm okay. Well, you know you're drink what? I actually told you if I'm gonna sit there and make me something to eat. Um, we can still blame Cat Lady for it. Why the fuck is I not Why is I not a man humanitous? Whatever that word is. Well, actually, Cat Lady, I'm blaming you tonight because Jess isn't here. So well, I mean, Cat Lady, let's be honest, I blame you for different reasons. You know what, Cat Lady? Okay, fuck it. I blame you for different reasons than I blame Jess. How about that? How about that? I blame you for different reasons than I blame Jess. I actually do blame you for different reasons than I do have. He's not eating them damn news fast enough. Well, no, Callie, I'm gonna sit there and make me something else. But I know she did not actually just sit there and say this shit. I know she did not actually just say this. You know what? I hate to sit there and say you're sexy enough to get away with that, but okay, sure. She actually said hush and eat. Oof. I still can't believe you actually said hush and eat, but okay. There. Becky says I gotta feed raccoons, y'all. They were dancing on my roof. What the She is. She is. I'm just gonna be honest. She is. But I'm more concerned about raccoons dancing on your goddamn roof. That's okay. That's that's scary for so many different reasons. But have a good night, Queen Becky D. Thank you for joining. It was really great to sit there and see you. Like I said, if I get a hangover, this is going to be the fault of Cat Lady. It's going to be the fault of Cat Lady. And, yeah, sure, she is sexy. I'm not going to sit there and divulge too much, but I'll sit there and say that much. But no, have it. Color says sure, right, sure, right, sure. What? Okay. So Cat Lady is getting a little sassy tonight. Cat Lady's getting a little sassy tonight. Um, First she actually sat there and told me to shush. No, I don't like making you jealous. Let me take another drink. Hold on. Yeah, well, you can add sexy to that title, but no. That's I mean, listen, I can't ignore sexiness when I see it. I'm just saying. Becky says it sounds like a scoring game going on there, soccer game going on there. That's how they let me know they are hungry. That's I'm not gonna lie, Becky D. That's pretty creepy. That's fucking rabies. Can we all agree that that's just fucking rabies right there? That's just that just sounds like a lot of rabies. No, yeah, Kelly, that sounds like a lot of fucking rabies going on. It sounds like a lot of shot in the asses. Oof. Hmm. Catley, I'm talking about when you get a shot. When you get a shot for rabies, you usually get it in the um lower regions. See, cat lady, I'm not drunk. And cat lady Smith, you're talking about I'm drunk. I'm not drunk, cat lady. I know exactly what I'm saying. And cat lady Smith, they're talking about I'm drunk. Trust me, cat lady. When I'm drunk, you know I ain't drunk. Oh shit! And Dion's corner is actually on tonight too. Right. Well, I'm not gonna sit there and fuck with Dion's corner like I will Kyrie's. But cat lady, this is your fault that Ashley did drink a lot though tonight. I mean, she's called cat lady, so take a wild guess that she actually has outdoor cats. Um, yeah. The fuck? Oh god damn! Jesus Christ. It was literally only on for 30. Okay. Alright. Well, that's a shame. I have to go back and rewatch this video. You see my boy Kyrus. There you go. There you go. See, trust me, Kylie, if I was actually drunk, and I'm not actually drunk, if I was actually drunk, oof, the shit that will come out of my mouth. Yeah, well, yeah, no, Kylie, I actually just sat there and just typed in his name to sit there and see if he was still on. No, Cherie, I just keep it real. Listen, if I was drunk, I don't think people actually, well, no one actually saw me actually drunk. You'll see me tipsy. You won't see me drunk. You'll see me tipsy. And I will sit there and say some things, okay? But you won't see me tipsy. Not yet anyway. Drunk? Okay. Oh, Eagle Fang is in the chat. Audra Sasha should start a career in singing and sing to Michael about Willow&Drew. Yeah, let me tell you something. They're actually making her interesting, Eagle Fang. So I'm here for it. Oh shit. I'm here for it. Eagle Sherry says, I don't call you drunk. No, exactly. I'm not drunk. No, I'm not drunk. When I'm drunk, you know it. They're making Willow interesting, and I'm here for it. Sherry says that's really dope if you're Cat Lady when Cat Lady. No, Cat Lady, I did not spill my drink. Okay, I'm a very. Cat Lady says, damn, Kyrie's is over. Okay, let me check. I'm gonna sit there and see who's on there. Cat Lady, you're a lot more smart. You're a very clever woman. So I'm gonna have to be a lot more craftier with you, Cat Lady. I have to be a lot more craftier with you. And he's actually not over. He's still. What do you mean he's over? Damn, Kyrie's is over. He's not over. Oh, never mind. He is over. No, he's not over. He's not over. Okay, well, he's ending his stream. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right, Cat Lady. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, he is over. He's over, and Dion's over. Yep, no, you're right, Cat Lady. You're right. Oh, trust me. There's so many things I want to sit there and say that I'm not going to sit there and say. God damn it. Hmm. You know, it's a really shame. No, Cherie, I'm not drunk as I so put it, but you know what the real shame is? Tomorrow I won't be able to do this. I won't be able to sit there and come on here and drink and just have a good time. Well, no, Kelly says she's gonna wait for blue lights. I actually do have a lot to sit there and say. And if I was actually drunk, I would probably sit there and say it. But the real shame is the fact that I got to sit there and work the next goddamn day, and I have to work so fucking early. I almost dropped my damn cup. Sorry, I was gonna say the other day Olivia was cooking for 4th of July was because I thought it was odd because Sasha should have been cooking. Yeah, she is the cook, which is such a stupid storyline. Okay, I'm gonna sit there and no, Sheree, tomorrow night. No, the next day I work. Tomorrow, thank God I don't work tomorrow, Sheree. I mean, I would still do it, but no. Friday I work. Sheree says I don't think you need to drink, to be honest. So be your honest self. I don't get it. Hmm. I don't need to drink. I just like to drink because you already dished me. I'm sorry. What? What do you mean I already dished you? What are you talking about? I dished you. I didn't ditch you. I literally thought that. Okay, we're not gonna do this here. I didn't ditch you. Um, I've been busy, but I've actually sat there and called you though. I work all the days. No, I've sat there and actually called you and text you and stuff like that. So let's not go there. That's not what I meant. Because you already dissed me. What do you mean let's not go there? What do you mean let's not go there? You just literally sat there and said because you already dissed me. So what do you mean let's not go there? You keep saying you need a drink to be honest. No, I know I like to drink. I don't need it, but I like to drink though. No, I don't need a drink, but I mean sometimes it's nice to actually have one though. Nice to actually sit there and have one. No, I know you didn't. I know you didn't sit there and say let's not go there, but you just said you said yeah because you already dished me. So like I don't understand like I mean okay hold on. How much I'm actually gonna sit there and get a second drink with this conversation. Um I'm only reacting to what you said up there. See red cups. No, 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 no. No, cat lady. No, this is your fault. How long do you want me to stay out for your call? Oh no, I'm gonna sit there in the stream a little bit. I actually want to sit there and use the restroom. But Sheree, no, I know you actually stay up kind of late. Um, which I didn't want to sit there and call you so late. I actually wanted to call you earlier. You do? Yeah, I do call. I do call. Sheree, I'm gonna call you tonight after the stream. Yeah. LOL, gotta go. Have a good night, cat lady. Thank you for joining. No, I was trying to go weird, but what I. No, I know. I know you're not trying to be weird. I know that. I know I don't have to count. I know I don't have to shrink. But I want to though. I like hearing your voice. Whatever is good. No, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you. It's just sometimes your streams actually end a little bit longer than what is usually planned. Like yesterday, I did a 4 live stream. Tonight, I did a 3 hour live stream. I could do a 4 hour live stream tonight, but I actually want to sit there and watch the boys, and we'll sit there and chit chat and talk and everything like that. So, it's actually these 2 days is actually the only time I get to actually do. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit there and use the restroom, and I'm going to come back. I'm going to sit there and um, give my final goodbyes, and then we can sit there and talk. I'm actually going to sit there and carry this with me. Yeah. Have a good night, Sheree. I want to sit there and see who. God damn it. Also, I want to sit there and say this right now. I want to thank everyone for joining me tonight. This was actually a lot of fun. Um, last 2 days have actually been pretty amazing, but I don't want to sit there and kind of rush this conversation. So I'm gonna come back and just hang out, chat in the chat room, and oh, it's gonna be fun to hear in that one. Seriously, what the fuck is that sound? Holy shit. What the fuck is it? What is that sound? That is some creepy shit right there. But yes, have a good night, Breeze. It was really great to see you. Thank you for joining. Um, I do plan on like another 4 hour. Well, I want to start to try to do more 4 hour live streams, and maybe hopefully do a 5 hour live stream. That would be like with members. I actually do have some plans for Snit doing that. Okay. Well, there's only actually a few more. By the way, chat, I want to sit there and point out once again that if I actually do get a hangover, this is going to be Cat Lady's fault. Hey, chat, let me know if y'all want to sit there and go on a little adventure. If y'all want to sit there and go with me real quick. I gotta go get some more soda for tonight, because I know when I wake up at night, I want to want some soda. So let me know if I should end this live stream here before I say something that's probably more stupid, or should I go to CVS? Fuck it. You know what? Why not? I mean, we're at like 319, 316 right now. Oh, by the way, I want to sit there and thank everyone for just coming through tonight. Like I said, yesterday was actually a milestone. I told my dad yesterday, I was like, hey, listen, I did a 4 hour live stream. And he was like, what? You talked about soap operas for 4 hours? I was like, yeah. I mean, I talked about some other stuff as well, but the majority of it was 4 hours. And I think he was just really surprised. And to be honest, I was a little kind of surprised too. I mean, why do you sit there and talk about soap operas or whatever for 4 hours? I always feel, and I'll tell y'all a little bit this, and if you're members, I'll probably tell y'all more. But if I or when I actually do this full time, I don't think that 4 hours is like out the realm of possibilities as far as doing a 4 hour live stream. So anyway, yeah, that was some weird shit though. I'm looking at my own comments. That was some weird shit though. I don't know if that was the AC or whatever. That was some weird shit though. Oh, I actually still got four people on here. Part of me is like I want to sit there and take y'all to go get some soda. The other part of me is like maybe I should probably just end the live stream here. But I'll probably want to end the live stream here. Because I don't think I'm actually screw it. Yeah, I actually do want to sit there and watch the boys. I'm just turning the wheels in my head like, should I turn off the live stream or should I sit there and keep the live stream going? Because I do want to sit there and finish watching the boys. I do have a phone call to sit there and make. And I do want to sit there and eat something. So I think I'm going to end the live stream here. But a couple of things I want to sit there and say before I end the live stream. First, I want to thank everyone for Jerry Eskin says the USO communicates. I don't know what the fuck that was. Because I'm going to be honest, I did actually leave to go use the restroom. And I know the AC is actually still on. I know the AC is still on. but that shit did not make a lot of sense. Well, first, no, I want to sit there and thank everyone for joining tonight. I want to thank everyone for joining. 3 hours, nearly 4 hours of a live stream. And let's be honest, I can actually probably do another hour, but I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna end it here. Sherry says you took a computer with you. It was probably yeah. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, sure, you're right. I don't think it was actually soup. I don't think it was actually anything nefarious. But it was fun. I have a couple ideas. I really do. And I'll talk about it more on my member stream as well as the story. But for the 14 goddamn people that are watching tonight, I do want to thank y'all for joining. Um, I am thinking about doing another live stream. No, you're funny, Sherry. No, but I wish I can actually do it tomorrow. I had an idea to sit there and do it at 7. I know that shit was not gonna work, but I want to sit there and try to do these live streams, these 4-hour live streams at least one time a week, one time a week, to sit there and just kind of build that up. Because I don't know if y'all remember when I first started doing live streams, it was maybe once a week, twice a week, maybe 3 times a week. Because I just sit there and built that up. Um, it's a lot to sit there and try to have stuff to talk about for an hour, for 2 hours. 4 hours is a lot. It's not undoable, but it's a lot. Sure, there's always time for you. Oh, excuse me. There's always time for you. So don't even sit there and say that, Sheree. There's always time for you. I come to the event, I talk, and we can meet, and I'll leave it at that. All right, Sheree, I'm gonna sit there and call you. I'm gonna call you afterwards. We Note my ass. Don't sit there and note me. Um, but what else am I gonna sit there and say? I gotta build up. I gotta build up to that. So I figure like maybe once a week I can do that. Maybe if not Tuesdays, because Tuesdays is actually pretty difficult. But Wednesdays, I'm trying to go to CVS. What the fuck is that? Okay, sure. Here's the issue. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you a couple of times. And we'll sit there and talk about this. We'll talk it out. Let's go. We are gonna go. Um, but like maybe Wednesday, because I feel like Wednesday's like a good day to sit there and try to do a 4-hour live stream. If I can do it on Tuesday, I will sit there and do it on Tuesday. Um, I think 4 hours actually be pretty good though. So what I need the stream to do, what I need the stream to do is I need the stream to sit there. Yes, Solomon, I'm still on. I did a 4-hour live stream. I did a 4-hour live stream yesterday. So yes, Solomon, I am still on. Your boy, your man is energized. Trish oh wait, I thought you were going. I am going to CVS to go get a soda. I am, and you're gonna find out. You're gonna find out this week more about that, if you know, because you're a member. But what I need y'all to do is I need the stream to do a couple of things. Because I don't really ask for a lot of shit. I really don't. Okay? I'm one of the very few content creators that ask for a lot of shit. One, become a member because I think that actually benefits y'all as much as me. Share the streams and any video that I make, come up with some interesting topics to talk about because that's going to get the stream to go a lot longer than just simply 2 hours, right? Because I can switch from my laptop to my phone to my laptop, but I need people to sit there and give me some interesting stuff to talk about. Okay? So y'all give me some interesting stuff to talk about. We'll talk about it. We'll do the 4 hour live streams. And we can sit there and literally start to build that 4 hour live streams. I know my guy James Live Jr. did a 9 hour live stream. But I feel like if we can do it 4 hours a day, maybe come on at 7 to 10, like we can actually have a really good time. And if we can get enough members, then we can push that to 5 to 6 hours. So I really want to sit there and build some good stuff with a lot of y'all. So come through, give me some good stuff to talk about, become members. We'll do a 5 hour live stream. Um Sherry says I'll come through during the telethon and sit on your lap. Ooh, that's hot. Well, Sherry, you're gonna be sitting on something. It's not just gonna be on my lap, I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you this much, Sheree. I hope you don't bruise easily, because that can be very, very, very rough. Very rough. I mean, it could be gentle if I want, but anyway, I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna go to CVS, and I'm just saying, Jerry. I feel, I have a community, and I feel like, community. Um, we kind of feed off each other, and y'all give me some really good advice. Y'all really do kind of lift me up, especially doing these 4 hour live streams. Oh, we're actually at 3 hours and 27. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna sit there and sure. I'm gonna call you afterwards. I kind of want to sit there and do it up to like 3 hours and 30 something minutes. If this, fuck it. I guess 28 minutes is all right. Darby says, Albert, are you still alive? I know, Darby, but I did a 4 hour live stream. I'm still kind of like getting off the high of that. And you were actually there for that, Darby. You were actually there for that. I should probably go to sleep at some point. I have a couple of reasons why I shouldn't probably just, you know what, y'all get some of the information during my members live stream. Darby, become a member. God damn it, become a member. I'll become a member again. You can sit there and get some more divulging secrets if I get tipsy enough. No, Darby, I don't. I don't work tomorrow, which is actually so fucking amazing. I don't work tomorrow. So I'm actually very happy about it. I don't think my job is the worst. Again, I love my supervisor. I may not love my manager, but I love the fuck out of my supervisor. W said that's why. Well, yeah, no, Darby. I was sitting there saying, one, give me suggestions of things to talk about. I want to sit there and start trying to do these 4 hour live streams a lot more. Darby says, when are you back? I work Friday. Work Friday at 6 in the morning, which And it's depressing as fuck, but I do get out early, so I'm actually very happy about that. Darby says Albert tolerates this man. I do. I do. No, I love my supervisor to death. I'm not gonna sit there and actually say that person's name, but I love her to death though. I do. Um Solomon says, Albert, have you ever considered starting the stream at 6 p.m. Central? I want to do it at 7. Yes, yes, Solomon. I wanted to sit there and do it at 7. I want to do it at 7. If I can do it from 7 to 10, and I can try to do that every night, I think that'd be pretty cool. But Solomon, I want to sit there and try to do that during the member stream though. I want to do that in maybe a 5-hour stream. I want to try to do a 5-hour stream for members. I could have swore you were actually a member before, but I want to sit there and try to do a 5-hour stream. I thought of some really fun ideas for member streams that I think that people would like. So, but yeah, all right, we're at 3:31. That's actually nearly close to 4 hours. All right, I need y'all to do a couple of things before I leave. One, if you're not a member, become a member. Okay, that keeps these live streamings going. That keeps these members. That keeps the channel going. That become a member. No, Darby. Listen, Darby. I've been doing streams past 2 years. We're ready for the big boys club, Darby. We're ready for the goddamn big boys club. Yes, become a member. That does actually help. And I always, maybe I know some people sit there and say, okay, if you give a super chat, don't get me wrong, giving a super chat is great. Okay, and I love that, and it really does actually help. It actually does. Become a member. It allows me to give back to y'all. So that's the first thing. Okay, we have really good conversations with the members, and you can ask any member here that's here, and they will tell you. 2, share the streams. Okay, it's really does help me out. The kids sit there and share the streams. I don't care if you do it on TikTok. I don't care if you do it on Instagram. I don't care if you do it on Facebook, which I know Facebook can be whatever. But like sharing the streams really does help. Okay? Liking the videos does help because it does sit there and tell the algorithm, hey, you know what? Albert actually has a good channel, and they will sit there and recommend more people to my streams. Trust me, I've seen it. So you do those things, that actually helps me out. Cherry's gonna say, so I see, so I'm seeing the leader is getting more interest. Cherry ice cream, I really love what I do. I do. And I always feel like it's a team effort. Have a good night, Cherry ice cream. I feel like it's a team effort. It really is. It's not just me in this whole thing. But I believe my subscribers. I'm lucky to have subscribers that I have, and we're gonna have a damn good time. I'll tell you that much. Drew says soap opera slap. Yeah, slap that goddamn like button. Slap the like button. Share the videos, and become a member because that keeps the channel going. That's another thing that keeps the channel going. We actually had a couple of new people here tonight. And that's some of the things that really does show me that I'm on the right path. All right, I'm gonna sit there and go get some soda, make something to eat, maybe watch Generation V, because I got finished watching that. So, have a night, everyone. Remember what I said. It's really important. And I will see y'all in the next live stream. Laters.